you okay with us being here? Jeez.
Lady.
Lady, lady. Yes. Yes. Ashley. Is it a lady Ashley is talking to? Or are you referring to Ashley?
It just said Ashley. I'm not kidding.
Whoa! Ashley just got your name. She has now ascended. I don't know if you heard that, Pip, but your sister from another mister here, Piper, just said we should put Pip on FaceTime.
That was crazy.
That's a good way to end the night, though.
Yeah.
Great way to end the night.
Wild.
About it.
Okay, we need to
What is that?
coordinate now.
Yeah, what was that sound?
What?
I thought that was you rolling something.
I thought that was you rolling something.
At first I thought it was outside, but then it sounded like it was something
That was-
outside.
That sounded like it was from in here. What was that?
Yeah, but that switch does not seem to do anything. It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Let me see if there's a switch over here. These switches here.
That was not us.
Again. All right.
I think I heard Sabrina say mom.
Huh?
What? I thought you were in another room.
No, she didn't say anything.
Did you not?
I heard that.
That was. I thought that was.
I thought that was Serena. I heard mom.
Me too.
I heard it too.
It wasn't.
That was not a real person.
Annenberg. It's either called Annenberg or Annenberg Mansion, and it is in historic Manassas, of Manassas, Virginia.
Us short people will be like.
Yeah, the short people will be fine. Okay. So welcome everybody to the USS North Carolina. This is the Wildwood Sanatorium. And it looks like we've got really good Wi-Fi for this. This is where we're starting the investigation tonight. There's my partner in crime, Phil Rossi.
Coming to get you.
I would like the cat balls. Someone needs some cat balls.
What was that? What was that? Yeah, I thought it was something on the floor, but it's not.
Someone needs some cat balls.
All right, hold on. Hold the phone, everyone. I'm going to isolate this section. Isolate this section. Okay.
Is that still going off in there, Tina?
I'm going to hand you the cat balls, if that's cool.
I would like the cat balls.
I'm feeling like something you need to go on the bed.
Someone needs some cat balls.
It's right there. I'm now slowing it down to 175. I'm hearing turn around. Does anyone else hear that? Turn around?
Is that still going off in there, Tina?
I'm going to hand you the cat balls, if that's cool.
I would like the cat balls.
I'm feeling like something you need to go on the bed.
Someone needs some cat balls. You have 3 cat balls. You mean the big one?
try to 1, 2, and then I will put this one on the bottom. And
So
then
I
this
see you're
one
having a lot of fun.
on the top. And then
Thor, has anyone ever called you a Bond villain in a previous life? Because, man, I swear to God, it just sounds like saying, it seems you have the upper hand in the cards, Mr. Bond.
I mean, I never said I wasn't.
I wish I knew how to quit you, Thor. I wish I knew how to quit you. Oh, my God.
Which is a 3/3, and Valgava, which is
6/6.
a 6/6.
Where's the beef? It's on Mike's battlefield is where it is. Jeez.
Huh?
It is a 6/6 on Mike's battlefield. You know what, Mike? I don't believe you'll sacrifice your Valgava. I don't believe you'll do it.
Do it for the vine. You ain't gonna do it.
I don't believe you're gonna do it. I'm gonna send Yuma.
Go ahead and block. You
6/6.
won't.
You won't do it.
Have you lost life yet in your turn?
No.
You're about to.
Is my entire hand counter? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
This is a game
All right,
for the
we're-
ages. I'm gonna save
This is a
puppy.
game. This is
This
a game.
is a game, chat.
All right, we untap the land. We untap the land. We're both at 1.
I don't hear no bell. I don't hear no bell, Mick. I don't hear no bell. All right, this is it. Yep. Oh my God, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? What is this, chat? No. Just no. I want to go back to the feel goods. I want to go back to the feel goods with this game. Just no. No. Oh,
we already got the candle blowout.
And you'll know when it's speaking to you through the parabolic microphone.
Yeah.
I also put a microphone in the kitchen.
Oh! Got it!
Got him.
Got it! Got it!
Like I said,
got it!
You'll know.
Got it!
Yep.
Got it! And no music. No music. Oh, wait, now. Oh, that's because it probably got confused It did. It got confused on which channel it was on because I saw, oh snap. And I don't think that is what I would classify anyway as industrial. But hi, everybody. I'm here. I didn't think I was going to make it because yesterday... Hey, Cobalt. How are you, man? Good to have you in stream. Always good to have you in stream. But yeah, it was an afternoon of... It was an afternoon, everybody. Streak saved. There we go. Thank you. Or more like you're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, yesterday I was in the midst of the wonderful world that is troubleshooting. And I think I have a solution. Because I'm hearing everything according to... Oh, wait a minute. Can you all not hear the music? Because right now, you should be hearing music in the background. You should be hearing music in the background. But I noticed that when I go quiet, this doesn't necessarily say, yeah, there's music playing. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment. I'll even boost up the sound and see if that helps. I heard no music. Yep. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a big problem because, chat, I knew I solved it too quickly. Let me see. Let me see if this helps it at all. So I'm going to go to the main stage. You probably should hear it now, and it's probably pretty loud, but no. But something was happening there. Hang on a minute. Let me just switch. All right. Real time solutions here. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see it. Yeah, there we go. There you go. All right. So it's there. It's really loud. But I can control that. There we go. There we go. At least, I have workarounds, just so long as I don't have echoes. That's the main thing, is that I don't have echoes. But man, that is aggravating. I still don't know what changed between yesterday and today. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, when everything was working fine. But yeah, you know what? I just want to make sure I can get it to work. If I can get it to work, I'm a happy camper. All right. Now I got it down here. Okay. So yesterday was a day of minor frustrations because I was just having a really bad day. I'm not going to lie. I was just having a really bad day. And it was highly distracting that whatever was futzed with the Mac, and not even the Mac, it was more about Streamer X. The Rode X, Streamer X, whatever they call it, the small little preamp, which has been working just fine, suddenly decided to say, yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just not. and I have no idea what changed between Wednesday and Thursday. Not a clue. And I did all the troubleshooting they suggested, and it just happened to be something that I caught in this one video that was suggested that I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me try that. And then sure enough, it worked. So I'm just gonna roll with it. If I got things working, that's what matters. But I'm live. I'm here. And I'm trying to gird my loins, as it were, because right now it is it's crunch time. It's crunch time. And I want to make sure that we get everything done today. So, if you were expecting some magic content like I normally do on Fridays, not today. I got a video to finish. Even the cursory chit chat that we normally do, I got to keep it tight. Mainly because tonight we got ourselves an investigation tonight. We have ourselves an investigation tonight. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah, I got an investigation tonight. So, ooh, man, hold on. How about now? Well, suddenly my road. Suddenly the wow. Okay, hold on. Suddenly my microphone just kicked in hard, and I have no idea. Again, no idea what changed. And all the levels feel and seem off because reasons. Okay, these are headphones. Ah, okay. There we are. I think I got it now. Yeah, okay. It's like I have a brand new setup. Okay. All right, and let's see. What are we going to do? All right, so today basically is just the last bits of this investigation. And then I will probably go back to talking a little bit about going into some magic stuff if I have a chance, because I still have a few things that I need to sort out for voice. Yeah, voice got suddenly loud. Yeah, I noticed that. So I fixed that. Just man. Yesterday was a real mental health challenge day. It really was. It was a mental health challenge kind of day. And I got through it. Everything was fine for the most part. I watched my life kind of flat, my streaming life anyway, flash in front of me because for those of you who knew, I had basically my dissected and needing attention commander deck that I had put together. It was all here, it was all set and ready for sorting. Then Dorito decided he wanted to get up on the desk. And I go to reach for him and I just say gently no. He freaks out. Not only does he take the deck and take out all the piles and all the organization I had, he manages to also knock down this monitor to my right. I was not in a good headspace yesterday. So it might have been better that I did not stream. But it was a very, very rough day. I did manage to get through at least the first half of this. And now we're nearing the end. One of the things we have to do is we need to edit the very end, the couch commentary with me and Pip. And I have basically until I have at least 3.5 hours and some change to do that in, because we have an investigation tonight.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Got an investigation tonight, and that's going to be part 2 of the Friday Fright Fest, as I'm calling it today, the Friday Fright Fest. So let's go on ahead and let's jump in. We're gonna wrap up this investigation, wrap up this episode.
Surprise me if we came across Mordecai's and Micah's, because those were some popular names back in the back in the 18th and 19th
That sounds
century.
like an older name.
Does that sound good to everybody, or
Yeah,
did you guys have
yeah.
something else in mind?
No.
All right, then let's try some lights. Let's start moving some
Inside,
stuff.
we are gonna go to the library.
All right, so now we
Yeah,
transition.
the story goes that Ben, because that's his family graveyard, owns the land, and he said that when I die, I will give it to you when.
I think I feel the need. Everybody, to put in a quick reminder. There we go, right there. Before I forget. Yeah, okay. We now jump back over to here. They are particularly popping up and down in our in the library, but here I'm just trying to remember. So there are glitches. They're happening up top.
He called us and we came home and there was all the treats. I can't wait. Okay.
At least now I know what's causing the what's causing the sudden dim and sharpness of the video. I have to look and see. It's fun. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is a good place to put it. Yeah. I'll just leave it there.
And the flames leapt the size of the wall, and I just screeched, and then it was out.
What?
I was so thankful because I was like, that could have been it.
That
The
would've
horsehair plaster in these walls, that could have been it.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, it's because he put the joists too high, and so it had just like.
All right. So I've got that disclaimer in there in case anybody says, "Ooh, paranormal." It's like, no, they're not.
Cross the.
It's just the card was a little faulty, apparently. Bit of a shame, but that's sometimes that happens.
We're gonna go to the library.
I'd rather debunk it and just let people know, no, it's not what you think.
Yeah, the
It's
story
not
goes
what
that,
you think.
Ben, because that's his family graveyard, owns the land, and he said that when I die, I will give it to you when on the condition.
I want my
that you also are buried there.
Madison Wong
Nice.
buddy cop movie.
Which is a
I want that so badly.
This is
Nope. Big old nope.
You could pull one of those chairs up.
All right.
So Lynn said we just need to be out by 11 because he has a film shoot happening at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Mm.
all right.
Wow.
Let's go ahead. Let's.
Speaking of Wynn and Linville Manor,
All right, this is it.
Wynn
Final
just got
push.
2 800-pound statues.
I'll try this first.
Wow. That's the thing I love about Wynn. He finds these little curiosities and curios.
What is that device called again?
It's called the Flux,
Flux.
but I call it Chuck because this was the Halloween edition. So I'm calling it Chuck after it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and then there's the standard one, which is the black one, and I
I've
call
seen
that
the black one.
yeah. The black one I call Simon because it reminds me of that video game Simon. What? Oh, candle up? All right, there you go.
Do you like the candle?
So, this is the last part of last
Final
part of
push,
tonight,
everybody.
Last hour, final push.
Final push.
Yes.
And as many of you know already, I'm T.
I'm Pet.
I'm Alex.
I'm Christy. I'm Cindy.
And Al, you know,
Towards my wall.
I know. I was just gonna say for anybody that's watching in my feed, you know, make sure to follow the spooky stuff if you aren't already.
Alex is pushing through.
They are pushing through like a boss.
So that bravery needs to be rewarded.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
That
What's
needs
this?
beeping.
It's me beeping. It's me beeping. Okay. Giving Fast Eddie a bit of a break.
Really bums me out that I won't have Mel.
And I know that somewhere near this this area, we heard somebody call out for Mom. Wasn't sure, never found out who it was. But if you're here right now, would you like to make your presence known? That was me.
Yeah.
But it's just, it never ceases to amaze me how quiet.
Yeah.
How quiet.
I do wonder if that voice happened because we had children with us.
Right.
There was
Especially if there's a child that's typically tied to this room.
It's just funny because wow.
It might be my phone. Or not.
I was gonna say, you sure about that?
Oh, well.
Okay.
The first night we were here, we were sitting out. No, the first morning.
Oh yeah. First morning
We were just having bagels.
And
That's
suddenly, I don't know why, Phil had his EMF reader out, and it just started spiking. It kept hitting into the red, and we scrambled for gear. We're just trying to film everything.
That's
It
always
was
the best.
ridiculous. It was
That's
ridiculous.
the best.
Yeah.
Now for me, the best is when you say, "Okay, we're gonna go now," and everything lights up.
Or my favorite is when you're packing everything up and then you start seeing shit. And it's like unpacking as fast as you can.
So
Yes, I cussed. Sorry, child.
So let me show you real quick how this works. Oh, image. That beep was me. Oh, look at that. A young girl.
A young girl. That does look like a young girl. Looks like a Targaryen.
Oh, she reminds me of, you ever seen Muppet Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
She reminds me of the Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh, is he? Wow.
And she kind of has some alien-like features too, so I'm like,
That's a cool picture.
No worries,
let me go
Cobalt.
ahead and,
I'll be
show
here.
you real quick how this works. You don't even have to touch this device. If you just come up to it, a red light and a green light will go off. So I know we are in a very tight confine right now. But when we heard that voice, that was also quite compelling too. Right as we heard the voice, Simon went off with a really hard red signal, and we just found that impressive.
nice.
But if you want to come up and just get near the device, it just lets us know that you're here. So feel free to make either the red light or the green
Candle
light go
on.
off.
Candles
You can also work with the candle if you enjoy the candle. It's something that you recognize. I understand.
There's a fun ball that'll make light up and be like a
Oh,
disco.
yeah. We'd love to see
Party.
that. I love it. I love a cat ball.
Like fireworks.
Mhm.
Fireworks in a ball.
Yep.
Our cats are always so upset when they don't get to play with the cattle.
That's not true. We put those in front of the kittens, and they were like, so. What, you put a crinkle in front of them? Oh my God. Hudson will play fetch with it.
When we were at the Mary Washington house doing an investigation, we were doing Estes, and I was under, and one of my team members was explaining the ball, the cat toy, and I said, "I'm not a cat. Don't say meow."
Wow.
And I was in the other room.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't like that.
peeping.
Yeah, but you know what? This, when we were getting some of, I don't know about you, Christy? Yes. Cindy. Damn it, I was close. Getting tired. But Cindy, when we were talking to, when these two were under, and I thought we were talking to the person that had been involved in the shooting, not the sheriff, but the person who was shot. This was, that was what I pictured.
Yeah.
That was what I pictured.
Yeah.
So.
He seems very insistent.
Seems very angry.
We've never really, actually, this is the first time we've had anything like that here.
Cindy, Christy. It's there. It's there.
It'll be on tape for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
And review.
And in Fleer as well, because I got the Fleer out.
Yeah.
That's when I knew my mom was okay with me doing it.
Got to charge up. I'm charging up stuff right now.
Aw, that's a nice Christmas present.
Oh yeah.
And she did come here. Actually, we did a public event, and
she loved the public event. She hated the private investigation
because it was boring. She said it was boring.
It was boring, and it was a little too long. When you do a public event, it's maybe 3 hours. You do a private investigation. It's like 6. And Mom was like, "Yeah, that's for the birds."
So the first time we came here, we put a box in this room.
To try to catch Shadow.
Try to get Shadow to come out and play. But I think when you're a cat named Shadow, you don't.
We still caught Shadow.
Yeah, but over there, right? Under the cat.
And I don't know if it was Paradola. It is pronounced Paradola.
Paradolia. Paradolia.
I don't know if it was Paradolia or if it was the real deal, but I swore I was in the other room and I looked over towards the dining room and I thought I saw something slinking through the and it was around that same time we caught the.
So we did what all cat people did.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tapped on the floor.
Oh, I'm more of a. Yeah.
So if you're here, Shadow, and you want to come out and play,
I could use some kitty cuddles right now.
Yes, kitty cuddles. Maybe you'll cuddle with Alex. Make you feel better at night.
I would love that.
Just like your cat was doing before you came, right?
Huh?
Was your cat cuddling before?
Yeah.
Come on,
Buddha was very
It's
attached to the hip today.
What was that? I don't know what that is. A nuclear explosion of people? Someone get very esoteric. I mean, it's
Some of them are a bit thought-provoking.
Maybe not an explosion, but it does remind me of a deity out of Eastern religion.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I kicked Shadow up in your room, the red room. It was dark, and I was walking between the bed and the window, and my right foot connected with something. And I thought, my brain says, "Oh, you kicked someone's backpack." It was like soft and sort of yielding, and so I stopped and I was looking around. There was the bed on one side, but I hadn't kicked the bed because it was with my other foot, and I was like, I've accidentally kicked a cat before, and it felt really like that, and so I felt so bad. I was like, "Shadow, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kick you."
We do have paranormal investigation there to thank for getting
Hey, Cammy?
up from 3 to 7.
Yeah.
Now after yesterday's 6.
You like the story, Shadow?
It was,
How are you?
The
Ads
kicker
are
was
incoming
that
on
we were
Twitch.
at the-
Over on
we
YouTube,
were
you all
at
should be
the
just fine.
college hill, and we discovered that we had this tortie on our deck. And what was so odd, I was expecting to feed it, and then it was just going to run off, because that's what feral cats do. We fed it, and she looked at us and just went, and we went, "What?" And I reached down to poke her nose just to say, "Okay, I'm going to boop your nose." and she literally hopped into my hand.
She like
So this might be something I cut. It's a cute story about Evie. But you know, it's one of those things where if things are kind of in a lull, this is a good time to do a jump. Oh, look at you. You're being very productive today, Cam. You might want to chill then. Just chill, take a break. So I'm going to take this back a bit.
Thank you.
We do have paranormal investigation there to thank for
The cat before, and I felt really like that, and so I felt so bad. I was like, Shadow, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kick you.
Okay, so this is 4801, and I now launch into a story. Oh, okay, nice, well done, cool. We're going paranormal investigating tonight, so you know, we has something of an excite.
Can I get a hell yeah?
So yeah. Oh, I see. All right, so this is at 4801. 4801. All right, let me see how long we go.
We do have
talking about
paranormal
Evie.
investigation there to thank for getting our cat count up from 3 to 7.
Yeah.
Now after yesterday's 6.
You like the story, Shadow?
That's right.
It
was yesterday.
It was the kicker was that we were at the old hospital on College Hill, and we discovered that we had this tortie on our deck. And what was so odd, I was expecting to feed it, and then it was just going to run off, because that's what feral cats do.
Mm-hmm.
We fed it, and she looked at us and just went, and we went, what? And I reached down to like poke her nose just to say, okay, I'm going to boop your nose. And she literally hopped into my hand.
She like
just leapt up in my hand. I'm like, this can't be a feral cat.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were petting her, I mean, we went over to Walmart.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to see you there.
I was such a sucker, man.
Yeah.
It was funny. Pip was like, we're not.
Okay, so this is a minute.
Home. And after 2 days
We're at a
in
minute.
West Virginia, I was so relieved when I heard her say, T, I've been thinking about the cat. And I said, we're going to name her Evie, short for EVP. We're going to get her a case, and this isn't a rescue, this is an extraction.
Yeah.
Because, man.
7 hours out of West Virginia, yeah.
And she handled it like a pro.
She got a little look at Trans-Allegheny. We stopped
Nice.
there for her to have a wee look at that.
I stopped there when I was on my way
I
to Alton.
so desperately want to get in there.
So we're actually talking about going. If you want to come with,
When?
because I need to book it. I have no idea. I would say probably spring before it gets too hot.
I would love to do
While
March of 2025.
And the bugs are still not
Yep.
coming out of hell.
Yeah.
so they're still underground. But
That's right. I think Pip suggested I cut this because love her dearly, but Alex gets a little critical of the tour. So we might be shortening
March, but
this.
anyway, I went there. I did the paranormal tour, and I kind of felt ripped off.
No.
Well, because it was literally like every floor 5 minutes of really embellished, gruesome history, and then it was like 10 minutes of wandering the floors. I mean, y'all, I was talking to them in real time, and I was like, this is really, I'm over it. And by the time we got to the top floor, I was like, y'all, we have another floor, and I'm like sending crying emojis because it was so hot. It was so hot, and
it was a public investigation.
It wasn't an investigation. It was just a tour.
Oh, okay. Well,
it was just a tour.
Yeah.
But it was like, how much did I pay for that? Like, $70-something.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's why.
It was expensive.
That's why I wanted to keep it. Because of the gun. Because we got a gun. We got a gun, and again, there was a shooting, and we've been getting stuff about the shooting all night long. So
okay, well,
it was just a tour.
Yeah.
But it was like, how much did I pay for that? Like.
okay, right there. All right, let's see. I don't think that that Alex is being rude. It's just we have very strong opinions about the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, all of them extremely positive, and yeah, we're of the mindset if you're going to charge that much money, okay, for a tour, fine, because we know where the money's going. It's going to restoring the place, and they're doing a great job restoring the place. Right now, looking for some. That might not be bad. I love the fact that's called the Abandoned Manor. No, I kind of like this one. Yeah, that plucking sound and then that little chime. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
It was just a tour.
Oh, okay. Well,
it was just a tour.
Yeah.
But it was like, how much did I pay for
Yeah.
that? Like, $70 something.
Gee.
It was.
Okay. Let's make that a little louder. And I think I also want to put in here something along the lines of this. First off, I'm not finished typing yet, but I will go on ahead and center that and then center it up here. Okay. Whoops! Don't want to get in that far. Okay. Ooh, pardon me. I'm a mess. Shooting at Linville in the 1980s. This seer image of a gun is another of many references to the undocumented shooting at Linville in the 1980s. I think that's worth mentioning. Now the significance again for us concerning this shooting is we have been to Linville many times, and I mean, at this point, I want to say it's like our 7th or 8th visit, because then no, I take that back. When we did the Satanic Panic, and that was That was in 25, if I recall correctly. Let me find out. Hold on. The Satanic Panic was a bridge between between season 3 and season 4. I just have to remember. I have to remember what. Okay. OSI 2024. Ghost Talk, Sam and Colby. Really? Okay, so all the files are on season 3. Old Spirit season 4, Solace Review, the story of EVP. Okay, so maybe it was 2024 when we did. Might have been 2024 then. So it was later. It was later this year. Yeah, it was later in 2024 because right now we're in 2026. Yeah, time. What is time? Okay, so basically, the Satanic Panic visit in 2024. That was our 10th visit. That was our 10th visit and our 10th investigation there. Oh my God, we haven't been there. We never got to Linville Manor. We never made it to Linville Manor in 2025. Now, granted, a lot of things were happening in 2025. To be fair, for both of us, for both me and Phil. So maybe 2026 will be the year we get back. I have to talk to Latinos Against Spooky Shit, though. Oh, speaking of which, he's gone live. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what are they saying here? Okay. All right. Let's get back to it.
And it was like, how much did I pay for it? Like, $70 something.
Gee.
It was expensive. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. But anyway, yeah. So thinking about the cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we get her home and we discover two things. One, she has what is.
Oh, you like talking about cats?
Do you like talking about cats? I mean, we haven't established if green means yes and red means no, but if you want to go to the other side and make the light go red, we can sit down and have a conversation.
About cats.
About cats. We're going to keep talking about Evie. Okay. What? Oh, yeah, it's up here. Audio effects, no. Audio transitions. There we go. And I'll come out here. Means yes and red means no, but if you want to go to the other side and make the light go red, we can sit down and have a conversation.
About cats.
We're going to keep talking about Evie. So we discovered that she had, I believe, IVF?
FIV.
FIV. I count.
Yeah, I was like, IVF, that's a different thing.
No, she had not had IVF.
No, we're getting there.
I know.
But
I know
she's
the
gone au
conclusion.
natural.
I know the conclusion of the story.
Yeah, she had FIV, and in the words of Jackson Galaxy, who knows cats, he basically said, more cats have died from the diagnosis than from the actual disease. Okay. Did I manage? I wonder if I did. Let's see. would be under assets if I pulled it in. Well, there's Charlestown, there's YouTube, there's this, there's it. No, I didn't. I think I meant to do that, so I will go ahead and do that. And we go back to... Whew. You would think, chat, you would think that with 5 seasons of this, I would have this down to a science. I do not. This has been, trying to keep things on the straight and narrow has been difficult, to say the least. I'm trying very hard. I am. Let's see. Okay. That'll be our in spot. It amazes me how people think torties are unattractive cats. I think torties are the coolest looking cats. I've never had a tortie before, and man, Evie was something. Evie is something. What am I talking about? Evie is something. I just feel bad that I can't feed her the Temptations anymore because, Evie, hang on.
Evie's all about them Temptations. She loves them Temptations. But she can't have them because she got an allergy. She's bougie.
She is. I'm bougie, chat. I am so freaking bougie. We are looking for Ghost Racer. How are you? We're also doing the final. We're doing the final touches on an episode, and right now I'm doing a little nod to the cat that we rescued while we were on an investigation. And so yeah. So we're doing the spooky, and oh, wait a minute. Oh, oops. That's the wrong one. We got scale. Here we go. There it is. Go up here, and then let's see, and then I'm going to give this the subtitle for the caption. Let's see. Have a look at season 4. A little cross promotion, if you will. Then we just, but yeah, Raisa, when things get a little tight, for posting and things like that, yeah, I tend to I tend to do production streams as well as paranormal streams. Now I know it might be late. It might be late for you. But tonight, 7 p.m. Sorry, starting at 8 p.m. East Coast time, USA. We are going to have a live paranormal event. We are actually going to be taking a look at. We're going to be taking a look at the historic Appomattox Courthouse. Or no, historic Appomattox Jail. That's what it was. The historic Appomattox Jail. That is what we will be investigating tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Now, this is a return visit for me and Pip, but for Phil and Tina, this is their first time. So we're going to go on ahead and we will probably be looking at that footage sooner rather than later. But I did want to say that, yeah, we're doing that today or tonight. And I'm pretty excited about coming back there because they're really nice people. The people that own that. So yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Yes, 6 hours from now. Yes. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Let me go back to here and actual disease. And we talked to her a bit about it, and she said, you know, keep her inside. She doesn't fight with the other cats. Everything will be fine. And then she said, oh, and this cat is going to have kittens, at least 3, and it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. 5 weeks later.
Coincidentally, 5 kittens later.
And she
Actually, I should do that.
Coincidentally, 5.
At least 3. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Hold on. And it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. 5 weeks later. And let's see. Gonna fast forward. That is such a great. Yeah. Bless her cotton socks. Okay. To a 9-cat household. God, they were so tiny back then. Daddy, look at what I made. Look at what I made, Daddy. It came out of my hoo-ha. What do you think of that, Daddy? She always had that look on her face. Did you see what I made here, Daddy? The little murder muffins. Look at their little murder muffins. Look at them, their little love muffins. That's what they are, Daddy. That is what they are. At least that's what it was at first. Now it's just like, I want these cats out of the house. I want these cats out of the house. They got to go to college. They got to go to the military. They got to do something. Oh. All right, go here. Scale this down. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I drop in, bam. But yep, looking forward to tonight. It's gonna be a good investigation. It was just active enough. The historic Appomattox Jail was just active enough for us to go, oh, that's kind of cool. And I think with Phil and Tina there, it's gonna be great. All right, here we go. Have kittens, at least 3, and it's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks. 5 weeks later.
Coincidentally, 5 kittens later.
And she gave birth to 5 beautiful kittens, and what an experience! Because I've never raised cats. I've never raised kittens from birth. Mm-hmm. The youngest I ever had was Benedict, and his sister Beatrice. Their eyes were still blue when we rescued them. Mm-hmm. But what a champ! Evie was such a good mom. Still is a good mom. And
well, they annoy her sometimes.
Well, they annoy us sometimes. That they do. That they do.
They do. They do. But one of them is a criminal.
One of them is a ginger criminal, I'm afraid to say.
Those gingers are.
And
one brain cell and
one
endless
brain
curiosity.
cell and a crime spree.
Yep.
Okay, so now this I might be able to cut. This I might be able to cut.
They do. They do. But one of them is a criminal.
One of them is.
Okay, so that's at 5. We'll just say 52. We'll say 52:30. Let's see how long this conversation goes. And see if anything's significant.
One brain cell and a crime spree.
Yep.
Can you hear him? Oh yes, he speaks as well a lot.
Yeah, he's the most talkative one.
He's the chatty cat.
He's the chatty one.
He's like asleep and you go, "Are you doing okay, Dorito?" Boo.
It really said boo?
Oh, sorry, it said blue. I
Oh,
think it would be
blue.
hilarious if it said boo.
That's funny.
Please feel free to say boo.
That would be.
That would make us laugh.
That'd be cute.
Does this not interest you? We can try something else to communicate with you.
Were you lighting it up because you liked the picture on the phone? I'm not gonna say what it was.
Come outside? Oh my
Absolutely
goodness.
not.
No way.
It's a
It
bit
is
hot
too
out
stinking
there.
hot to do that.
Now see, you probably can go outside and be fine, but
Let's say, can you even feel hot and cold anymore?
Yeah. This was in July. This was in July, so it was toasty. It was toasty.
Or it's that joke, it's so hot outside you hope for a haunting so that it brings the temperature down.
Actually, I think Phil tried that at the Octagon Mansion. He said if you're taking the temperature down, thank you, because the
Well,
guy
that was you.
running
Oh, thank God.
the Octagon Mansion was very
Okay.
Well, I've heard good and esoteric things about him.
Well, he's eccentric.
Yeah.
He's eccentric.
Oh, with Phil?
This was where Pip wanted me to cut.
John and Debbie.
Yeah,
This was what Pip wanted me to cut. Pip suggested I make a jump, and it was mainly because we're talking about another place that we had visited, and I considered dropping in some clips from it and everything, but the truth of the matter is the place is now up for sale. And what's really sad about it is still one of the remaining Octagon mansions in the United States. Its location is horrible. It is right on. So it's called the Octagon Mansion at 460 or 480 or something like that. And the reason why it's called that is because an interstate literally cuts through it. It's one of the lesser interstates. It's not one of the major ones like 95 or 66 or 64. But it is a major interstate. There's no off-street parking. No, there is off-street parking. Yeah, there is off-street parking. But literally the mansion is right there. It is right there. And it's I hope they're able to sell it. But it's just a shame because it's an interesting place. Very interesting place. But yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the original Raw film, and we'll see where I can make that cut.
Developed. He gets his pictures.
Yeah. We don't need to hear this story.
Esoteric things about him.
All right.
Were you lighting it up because you liked the picture on the phone? I'm not gonna say what it was.
Okay, so this might be a good place to at least think about starting the jump. Let's see what happens.
Come outside? Oh my
Absolutely
goodness.
not.
No way.
It's a
It
bit
is
hot
too
out
stinking
there.
hot to do that.
Now see, you probably can go outside and be fine, but
Yeah, because that's what kicks off the conversation. Okay. So this gap of silence might be a good starting place. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. And again, Raisa, I know you're new to joining us here at the stream, going over footage and doing stuff like that. But if you or if anyone that's new here on Twitch or on YouTube, and they want to ask me a question in real time, don't think that you're interrupting me by asking. Please, please, feel free to ask me anything you like.
It's a bit hot out there.
And I just realized something too. I just realized that Raisa might have missed that message because
Let's say, can you even feel?
we're in ads on Twitch.
Dorito has something he wants to say to
It's
you.
just a little too uncomfortable for us.
Dorito has something he wants to say.
Hold on.
It's so hot outside. You
What?
want to
Yes?
For a haunting so that it brings
Did you
the
want to
temperatures
apologize yesterday?
Is that what you wanted to do, buddy, or do you want more treats? You want both.
He's making
What's going on? You're making muffins, aren't you?
I'm gonna eat muffins.
You. Now let's be honest. You did get treats earlier today, didn't you? Yes, you did.
Did you?
I was just showing baby pictures of you up here. Did you want them to see? Yes.
Do people want to see what a big boy you are now? Oh, such a big boy.
Look at that.
He wants to get up there.
Hard to believe you fit in a bin with your brothers at one point. And your mother.
Couldn't even fit one of you in the bin now.
I know.
How's things going today?
Getting through it.
You know what I need for a little chucky.
A little Chucky? All right, you do that.
Right.
You do that.
I bring you?
So Raisa, you might have missed what I was saying earlier, but
Everyone's joining.
what? Everybody's in there now? Who's in there now?
Here's Hudson.
Oh, he's a big man.
Can you imagine that fitted in a box?
I can't imagine you
Or
fitting
a
in
hand.
or a hoo-ha.
Yeah, right, Evie?
Dad, you're embarrassing me. Yeah, Daddy, that was me. Oh, here she comes. Here comes AVP. Oh, look at his tail. I just put AV in the video, and now she here. Which one of my kids am I gonna beat up? Which one of my kids am I gonna beat up? That one. Hey, don't do that.
EVP.
He's the biggest. I can knock him on his ass. I knocked him on his ass.
Did you know I was
yesterday.
talking about you? Is that why you came up here?
No, I heard the word.
Actually, Dad, I heard the word treat, so that's why I came up here.
Evie? These cats, man, I swear. Okay, so so real quick. While I'm working on this video, this is for YouTube and on Twitch. If any of you have questions, because Raisa, I know you are new to the stream and new to coming on by, seeing me do the paranormal stuff. But if you have questions for us about the gear, about what we're doing, about the location, any of that stuff, please feel free to ask. Because this is I look at this as your chance to ask a paranormal investigator anything. That's what this is. It's footage review, but it's also production. It's also ask me anything. So feel free. All right. So this is currently at 16, just shy of 16 minutes. All right. So let's just see what happens here. So 16 minutes, and I go on this rather long-winded story. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the guy was just gonna take it to a photo place, have them crack it open, and try to rescue the footage.
Okay.
Yeah. On the wall. I mean, the whole place is like that.
But it felt so crowded when we were doing the Estes method. It was like people shout like.
Let's try this. Let's try.
Play with me.
Oh, play with me.
I recommend these though. They're great. So let's try this. Let's try.
Play with me.
That actually might be a good spot to pop in. So let's try this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, sometimes when you're doing paranormal investigations, it you have moments where and here's the weird part about paranormal investigations on YouTube. People like long videos. I'm talking like not even an hour is enough. For some people, they want to have hour and a half, 2.5 hours. And that's great and all if there's a lot of stuff happening. But if it's like what's happening here, which isn't a lot, then I gotta go, okay, I need to make a decision here. And right now I have this chunk of time here. Yeah, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. That is a very healthy amount of time where nothing is happening. So what I do is I do these jumps. And the jumps look something like this. So hold on. First thing I do, particularly if I've got a good chunk of time here, which is, all right, let me see here. Yeah, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So what I do is go ahead and I try to zoom out so I can get all of what's in there in the screen. There we go. All right, so that's all 4 minutes and 21 seconds. I delete that because I don't particularly care for the sound of audio sped up. That is not a pleasant sound. All right, we delete this, and then I'll go in and I'll say, okay, I'll slap a cut here, I'll slap a cut here, I'll slap a cut here, slap that, and then we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. So now all I have is this video. I pop this, I select this, and I go, all right, let's go to speed duration, and we're going to speed that up to 2,500%. And that tightens things up quite a bit. Okay, so now I go to this little thing that I just created here, and I go, okay, let's drop this in. All right. That was 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay. And then I go back to where I had that sound effect that I need now. You'll see it in a second. There it is. Copy that. And I paste it in place. Now, I am going to have to do a little bit of finagling on this to make sure I have exactly what I need where. So yeah, for anybody that is a fan of paranormal shows on television, this is how the sausage is made. Okay. And I line it up here, and then I go to here. Okay. So it's 4 minutes and 21 seconds. There we go. And now that I'm done, it'll look like this.
Let's see what it was.
Okay. Might need to fine tune that.
So let's try this.
Here we go. Okay. And all that really does is that it tightens up the running time and the feel and the overall oeuvre, if you will, of the investigation. It just makes things a little easier to digest.
Just get your hand near it.
And so we do this.
We can try something else to communicate with you.
Were you lighting it up because you liked the picture on the phone? I'm not going to say what it was.
All right. The other thing that I do at this point is I drop in a little bit of mood music. And let me see here. That should be in... it should be under assets or the other music bin. Oh, there's another music bin. Okay, Stinger, Atmo, funny, time lapse. There we go. And then go forward by about 10 seconds. Shoot! No. I didn't say that. I said I wanted you. Oh, no, I did say take me to the 10-second mark. That's on me. That was user error right there. Okay. All right. User error on my part. I should have said plus 10 seconds. There we go. I do know how this program works. And ooh. Fade out. So the whole thing will now look like this.
We can try something else to communicate with you.
Were you lighting it up because you liked the picture on the phone? I'm not going to say what it was.
Here we go.
So let's try this. Let's try.
Play with me.
Oh, play with me?
Oh, then I'm going to play for you.
Well, Lily, that's what supposedly
And there you
the
are.
name is of the young
Quick and
girl.
easy
You can tell us
time
if
lapse.
it's a different name, but we would love to play with you, Lily. We have so many toys.
Okay, Lily. If this is you, Lily.
I'm trying.
Okay, well, I've made this easy.
That's
Lily.
interesting.
You don't even have to touch the silver stick in this music box, but you can make music with this. You just go up to that silver stick, just get your hand near it, and you can make it play music. Give that a try. We'd love to see that happen.
Show yourself. Mm.
We should be asking.
We're right here.
That's usually what we would ask you to do. In a less confrontational way, of course.
Yes.
Wasn't that one of the questions to be asked? Is like, are we the ghosts to them?
Yeah, I mean, we want to go dive into the time tunnel,
slip things,
shifting.
yeah.
time shifting. I mean, we had a client who, we had a client, not really a client that we investigated for, but she wanted to pick our brains about an experience that she had, and she was telling me that when she was, help me, what do you need help with? We're here to help, maybe. I try not to make promises I can't keep.
Yes, we can try and help.
So she was telling us about.
Now this is interesting. The reason why
when she was
this
a child, her and her sister.
I'm
were in their
okay with
playroom at
this
their old
because
house, and they saw this woman
stories
walk
like this
in,
sometimes trigger things
and
happening.
the woman was freaked out, and they were freaked out, and then the woman disappeared.
Okay, so I think I'm going to give this spooky story a little bit of backdrop. Sometimes a little bit of backdrop music.
Promises I can't keep.
Yes, we can try now.
So she was telling us about.
Yeah.
Help me. What do you need help with? We're here to help. Maybe. I try not to make promises I can't keep.
Yes, we can try now.
So she was telling us about. She was telling us about when she was a child, her and her sister were in their playroom at their old house, and they saw this woman walk in, and the woman was freaked out, and they were freaked out, and then the woman disappeared.
Huh.
And then she was telling me, like, her father, I think it was her father, passed away, and they were going through the house and getting things out of the house, and you know, making sure it was ready because they were going to sell the house. She walks into her old playroom, and she sees two little girls in the playroom that looked exactly like her and her sister when they were that age.
Oh, wow.
And the exact same incident happened.
So she was looking at herself?
She was looking at herself. Ooh.
That's fascinating.
You know,
So she basically wanted to pick our brains about, have we ever heard about this? And I was like, no, you're the first. But I've also had something weird with my childhood home too, where so for some reason, anytime that my childhood home goes up for sale, I get the phone calls, even though I never owned it. Although I do think my mom was probably doing some shady things with my social, but that's another conversation for another time. Maybe with a therapist. But
not with your ghost hunting pals.
No. But sometimes I'll get emails from realtors, and then I had somebody, or it was a realtor who reached out to me asking me if I was the person associated with this address, and I said yes. And the owner of my childhood home reached out to me.
Worth pointing out? Maybe. I'm going to make a call and say yes. Yes, it is worth pointing out. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's bring it back here.
And the owner of my childhood home reached out to me, and he, we were just talking over email, and he actually emailed me from like my legal name, like my IRS name email account, and I was like, okay, you know, I said, would you mind hopping on a Zoom call, because he was like, there's some really, because first he asked me, he's like, is this house haunted? And I'm like, well, well, funny you asked that, but I was like, actually, could we hop on a Zoom call and talk? And as soon as he heard my voice, he said, oh my God, it's you. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I am hearing your voice, but like a younger version of your voice in the house. Plus footsteps going up and down the hallway, and doors opening and shutting by themselves.
So, you were born and raised in North Carolina, right?
No, San Diego.
Okay,
well, born in Reno, raised in San Diego.
Okay, so does San Diego have anything like bluestone or quartz or anything out
Oh
there?
yeah, there's all sorts of like.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that might be it.
Yeah, and
Because
also, I
one of
mean,
the big-
significant trauma happened like around that house
Well,
too.
there is
so.
that. There is that.
So that's a thing too, because I asked, I said, well, what do you hear the voice say, or what do you hear me say? And he said it was mostly like, Mom, what? You know, like more of like.
There is that.
So that's a thing too, because I asked, I said, well, what do you hear the voice say, or what do you hear me say? And he said it was mostly like.
9.
Say, or what do you hear me say? And he said it was mostly like. Or what do you hear me say? And he said it was mostly. What do you hear me say? And he said it was mostly like.
Actually, that's mine. I think that's what it's saying. It's mine.
Then that might be it.
Yeah, and
Because
also, I
one of
mean,
the big-
significant trauma happened like around that house
Well,
too.
there's
so.
that. There is that.
So that's a thing too, because I.
Okay, so we have a lot of things happening right now. I think the music does help in making it a little the story a little more. I don't want to say compelling, but okay.
That's a thing too, because I asked, I said, well, what do you hear the voice say, or what do you hear me say, and he said it was mostly. That's a thing too, because I asked, I said, well, what do you hear the voice say, or what do you hear me say, and he said it was mostly like, Mom, what, like more of like.
Okay.
Because I asked, I said, well, what do you hear the voice say, or what do you hear me say, and he said it was mostly like, Mom, what, like more of like, okay, whatever, just like things like that kind of sound. So, but yeah, and the pacing, I was able. Oh, and the other thing that really freaked him out, which I was able to explain, but he was telling me that every night they see a shadow crawling up the stairs. However, when my grandmother was towards the end of her life, she couldn't physically walk up the stairs, so she would crawl up the stairs because she refused to move her bedroom to the ground floor. So she would crawl up the stairs to get to her room.
Okay then.
So
that would have.
That's a wow. That's a psychic impression if there was one.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I told him, I'm like, I don't know if it makes you feel better. I don't think it's my grandmother haunting the house. If anything, my mother is haunting the house. Which there's indication that she probably is, because she lost it to foreclosure. And I'm like, she could stay over there. Anyway. Again, therapy.
Again, that's for therapy, not necessarily for
therapy.
Although Ghost Tube said more.
Like,
Gladys
cussing? Okay, let's do this.
Gladys, come on.
I know Gladys is like, tell me more.
Gladys is just going, is just pouring some gin, going, go on.
Tell me.
Oh, I got some juiciness for you.
We love you, Gladys. Remember, we do love you.
Respect.
Right. Yeah, so, but yeah, I was like, I don't know if it makes you feel better that an old woman is crawling up the stairs, but she's harmless, I promise, but I don't think, I think it's just residual, it's not her. So, yeah.
What did she say?
13?
13.
Huh?
Is it 13?
13.
What happened?
Were you 13?
No, wait. That's a question for a therapist to ask. Not a good sign.
The house, my mom lost the house in 2013.
Oh my God.
Do you know some stuff?
She has crashed my investigations before, and I'm gonna just say no. But yeah, it's she lost the house in 2013, and I was born on January 13th.
But I thought you did a.
Nobody understands.
I thought you did a TikTok where you were playing a demonic entity that was trying to crash, but then you show up as your guardian spirit mother or
yeah,
something like that?
she does that too. But
I
told her to back off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, it's the other way around for me. I when I was at Crescent, that was where I felt like
Trash.
That's the second time we've gotten trash tonight.
Trash Grady. Grady.
But when I was at Crescent,
so this is where it gets complicated when you're getting into editing, because Pip found this a little long. Found this whole segment a little long. And I understand now why. Because it's not really pertaining to the investigation. We are swapping stories, swapping war stories, which is fun, at first. But when it becomes the bulk of your episode, that's a little rough. So I may have to rethink this. So let me, because, yeah. Because I go into the story about my dad. I talk a little bit about what happened at, at Charleston. Let me watch the segment and I'll make that call. I remember feeling like my dad was keeping an eye on me.
Yeah.
He was pissed at me because
What are you doing
he's
here?
like, son, what are you doing here?
What are you doing hanging out in prison?
Exactly. I raised you right. You shouldn't be in prison. But the thing was that when my dad passed, the orderly gave us all these test tubes with his EKG in them.
Oh,
and
interesting.
And he just said, "I want you to have this as a remembrance of your father."
Right.
I don't know what my mom and my brother did with theirs, but I had that test tube, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I even thought about getting a tattoo, and that got 86 because it's a long story. Anyway,
Did you all hear that? That little wow, like there was a.
That was, I think, from here.
Yeah, it
Was
said
it
please
from there?
leave.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Again.
this was like a wow, like.
Oh.
Hang on. Did you pick it up?
I'll mark it.
It might have
Mark
been
it,
less.
yeah.
I'll mark it online as well. But anyway, so then Phil starts taking me on ghost houses, and I thought I should have this as like a protection talisman or something like that.
Right.
I think it was after I saw your TikTok,
Yeah.
and I said, "Yeah,
I'll take them with
this.
me."
I'll take them with me." And for most of my investigations, I had him with me, and when I was at Crescent, he was in my backpack, and I felt wherever I went, I felt protected. The
Nice.
one time I didn't have him, Charleston, South Carolina, and that was when the investigation took a southerly turn.
Oh wow.
And I never believed in, okay, unless I am floating off the floor and being turned into origami, it's not a demonic attack. But
Not likely.
Ghost Tube's got my back. But
And that's
what
why I'm
does
hanging on
that
to it,
mean
because
that
I
I
do
don't
like
think
the
they're
the
intent?
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
the
malicious
interactions with.
whatever was happening with me in Charleston, it was malicious as hell. And once I got out of the house, I was fine. It was like I was just in excruciating pain in that house, and then once I got like literally off the landing, it was like somebody threw a switch.
Charleston was the only place that I had gotten. I actually vomited at during an investigation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're giving me a lot of credence here.
Candle just lit up too.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And we were actually just going through one of the cemeteries in Charleston because we were there for Atomicon, and and I was telling Chris, I'm like, please stop. I'm gonna keep going.
Is this scaring you? Is this a scary story about Charleston?
All right, we were just going through the cemeteries, and we went through one area, and I got so like nauseous. I told Chris, I'm like, I need to, and we weren't even like investigating really, but you know, I had my recorder on.
Yeah, of course, as you do.
Just because you never know.
Right,
But
as you do.
I literally told Chris, I'm like, I am going to throw up, and luckily there was a trash can nearby, and I just yacked like.
Wow.
For no reason at all, and then and I told Chris, I'm like, we need to get out of this area of the cemetery. It was like the largest cemetery in Charleston. I forgot.
Oh,
what it
that's
was
what
called.
you're talking about, yeah.
And when we got out of that particular area, I was fine.
Didn't they have a yellow fever epidemic down there again?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was.
Well, it happened all down
I
through
thought
the.
that was Savannah.
Well, Savannah had it as well.
Well, yeah, that whole area, like
Yeah.
Savannah, Charleston, they had a lot happening.
So they often threw people in large graves, mass graves and stuff.
Yes, they
Great town.
Same with the indigenous too, indigenous and enslaved.
Well, the area where T was used to be Maryville, and it was a black town that formed after during Reconstruction, where they got given a bunch of land. They bought the land, They built up the place. It had a school. It had a church.
It
It
was
had
great.
a
It was prospering.
a sheriff of color. It had a mayor. And then in the 1920s, suddenly there were a few white. Well, you're gonna have to hear this story. A couple of white people moved in and had started businesses there, and they didn't like it.
Right.
And so they tried. I think it was 32 or something. They first tried to get the town take away its charter, and the citizens fought back, and they took it through the courts. They all got together and hired a high-priced attorney to try and save the town, and it didn't work. The second time they lost the charter, and it was basically just absorbed into Charleston.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the thing is that the people that were the paranormal group that ran this house didn't tell us any of that history, and it would have helped. It would have been good to know that going into the house. The way they're saying, oh, there's some playful spirits, and they're really talkative, and there's one in the back that's a little prickly, but you don't have anything to worry about. And knowing that history, I was like, if I had known that going in, I would have gone with an entirely different attitude.
Right.
And I was, like I said, and again, I was streaming it. I was streaming it live, and even in chat, there were people saying, "T doesn't sound good."
Right.
And one of my mods, lovely individual named Resonant Moon, she was like, they were like, "You need to get T out of there." And I think at one point she even texted Phil and said, "Get him out of there now."
Oh,
and they got me outside. Like I said, it was like somebody threw a switch. And the thing that I remember was, one, I didn't have my dad with me. That was the first thing. Second thing was that it caught me off guard, because you go into a prison, you go into an asylum, you kind of like, okay, some bad juju has gone down here. It's like you felt about with Crescent. It's just it's a little too intense. So you. Okay, so I'm keeping this because I do find this a little. I find this bad juju has gone down here. It's like you felt about with Crescent. It's just it's a little. Because that just seems, yeah. Now, does this one start off with the chime, if I remember correctly? Yeah, okay. See, the reason why this strikes me as a little odd is, so I've told the story about how I carry around a talisman of my dad, and I'm being very careful. Are we gonna have a repeat of yesterday? Are we gonna have a repeat of yesterday? Come here. Oh, see, that's what I wanted to do yesterday. That's what I wanted to do yesterday. And you wound up knocking down that monitor. And then you messed up all my cards. Do you have anything to say for yourself? He is absolutely unrepentant. And I wouldn't want him any other way. Right? Right, buddy? You should go. Good boy. When you're not doing crimes. Right? All right. Okay. So yeah, that is one of the I find that a little interesting that I'm talking about. You feel like there's going to be some bad juju when you come into a location, and then one of the devices says only for you, and I'm like, that's a very interesting response, in my humble opinion.
A very interesting response. Okay. All right. Just making content. Don't mind me. I'm just making content here. All right. When you try, you're very good. You know that, right? When you try, you're very good. Okay. Yes. But right now, pal, I'm still looking for ghosties and trying to finish this up, and we're getting close. We're getting very close. It was like somebody threw a switch. And the thing that I remember was, one, I didn't have my dad with me. That was the first thing. Second thing was that it caught me off guard because you go into a prison, you go into an asylum. You kind of like, okay, some bad juju has gone down here. It's like you felt about with Crescent. It's just it's a little too intense. So you go and guard it. This was just like a nondescript home,
small little
and I knew
house.
Small little house. I knew nothing about it. Now we were joking before we went in that, oh my God, this looks like the kind of house that a serial killer would live in. You're making jokes about that. So we're all gonna die. And we were all giggling about it. Then we got out of the house, took a deep breath, we go, oh, this is going to be fun. I walked in the house and I'm like, oh, this is not good. I just right off the bat, I was like, I don't feel welcome. And Phil was like, you okay? And I said, I'll be fine. But at one point, I'm the editor of all the video that we post. So I'm watching my body posture change. I'm watching myself just... At one point, I was standing there, I think it was like this, and I just said to Phil, I'm not going to let this happen. And I'm watching this in my editing bay going, oh my God, it was just freaky. And even, you could hear a pin drop when I said it. And that's when Phil was like, you're done. You're done. And this is why I don't stay alone. You're what?
Why is she here?
Why is she here? Because she is dedicated to the craft.
I'm like, why is it? Don't go there!
Or did someone pop in and it's like, who's that?
So we've been doing a lot of talking here, but you've been kind of quiet. We're going to give you a chance to...
maybe we'll just sit here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sit in some silence.
You can just go up to this device, feel free. You don't even have to touch it. Just get close to it. Let us know you're here. That is all we'll ask of you.
Okay. Aaron Young.
Oh.
My daughter's name.
How was it spelled?
Oh, I think A-A-R-O-N. Yeah.
You done messed up now, A.A. Ron.
Come over here.
See? Come over here.
Hudson,
Where's here?
come here. Come here.
It's like, where's here though?
Did you hear that?
I did, yeah.
What was that?
It was in the dining room.
There was like a tapper
tap,
up there.
All right,
Market.
Are you telling me that's where here is? Do you want one of us to go over there?
Tell you what, we'll trade off. I'll come over there, but you gotta let me know you're here. Please come up to this silver stick and just wave your hand around it. Just get close to it. I'll even go outside if you make this box go off.
Knock.
You said not or no?
Knock.
Knock.
Oh, do you need to knock? Do you want us to knock?
I am starting to get the impression that there's no one here.
Maybe they're out there.
And if you're outside, then you know what? You enjoy that. You enjoy that. We have no desire to go outside. But if there's no one here, all that's left for us to do is just pack it up and go home. Or pack it up and spend the night. Been asking a lot of questions of you tonight, and we appreciate that.
To your left.
To your left.
Is there a picture? Is there a... No.
I mean, there's the picture of what looks like Vlad the Impaler, but that's not
No
Vlad the
thanks.
Impaler. No thanks.
Well, that's there's the picture of Calvin. He was actually sitting.
Candles to my left.
Oh, that is true. I just looked up. Yeah.
Let me just not.
Maybe Lily didn't want to come out since there are no kids.
That's a possibility.
Guilty.
But if you turn up, we can tell our kids about that you were here. They certainly remember you.
You know, Lily, I work with kids all the time, and I work at an elementary school. And Cindy here just retired from being an elementary school teacher. So.
Thank you for your service.
Yes. You're very
Only, you know, I'm sorry, people in the military shouldn't be the only people that should say, thank you for your service.
Education is
a call.
Is a calling,
It's
yeah.
a call.
It certainly is.
I wonder if Lily liked going to school. Or did she go to school? What the heck?
What did it say?
Micah. Oh, it's a name. Micah or... Yeah, Micah.
It's the second time you've gotten Micah.
Yeah. I have to ask them about it. Go to the Book of Bowie.
Well, there's the Book of Bowie is over in the over on the couch.
Oh, over where that tap was. Maybe you should go get it. By yourself, we'll see.
Alright, just to break it up. Just to break up the monotony.
I'm contemplating keeping my...
Can you feel me? No. No.
Where are you? We'd like to. Oh.
I can see you.
Yep, and that's the end. Okay. Oh. We have another time jump. Okay. Oops. Almost forgot. And I need the... Did it not come over? Okay. Yes? Can I help you, pal? Now, I just gave you a cameo. Come on. I just gave you a cameo in here. What more do you want? Okay. Go here. I don't know if that is if that in the background I'm hearing is Hicks or if it's Dorito projecting again. Okay. All right. There we go. There we are. The hospice walked in and I thought something do this on the top of the hood of my coat. And I said, Phil, is there something caught on the top of my hood? And Phil's like, no. And I said, no, Phil, you didn't hear me. Did something catch on the top of my hood? I don't care if it didn't. You tell me.
You like the story?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I said, you tell me right now. Just tell me, even if nothing is on top of my hood, just tell me something caught on the top of my hood. And at that point, Phil's like, nope, it's I'm like, okay. And it was a very intense night. But man, did I power through. I was like, it's a long time to be investigating.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Are you enjoying the story?
Thank you for letting us. Were you enjoying the story? Because I got another one. Would you like to hear another story? Okay. Oh, hold on. That's a cat in trouble, I think. Hicks? Oh, so it was Dorito, it wasn't Hicks? He wants inside where? Well, you can't go in there. You can't go in. Yeah, oh, I don't think that's what he wants. What do you want in there? What do you want in there, pal? What do you want in there? I thought it was a cat in trouble. I thought it was a cat in trouble. You hear me? I thought it was a cat in trouble. Well, the thing is, Chad, I'm up, so I should probably go ahead and take a break anyway because I've been at this for almost 2 hours. So let me just go ahead and let me take 15, and then when we get back, we're close to finishing this up, which is great. Oh, hello! Look at this. Missed this. Weird story. Just got into Doug on YouTube a week ago. Watched this video in your book just now. Saw you in the comments. Came here to see what's up. Hey there, TR. That's a heck of a username. So I'll just call you TR for now. Happen to be a big fan of paranormal investigations and such. I now have Doug paused on my TV while watching you. Glad to found your channel through strange means. You know what? So long as you got here. Now, give me a moment. I'm just going to take a quick break, and when we get back, more of this. Okay, so sit tight, everybody. It's just going to be a quick one.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravated.
Did you just whisper?
Were you scared? Was this long grass here? When you faced against the Confederate Army? Or when you faced against the Union Army?
Only 1.
1 a.m.
Almost 1. Hasn't felt like 6.5 hours.
No, it has not. It has not.
Now I know.
Heard that too, babe.
Yeah. Hello?
We're just going to introduce ourselves, and then we are going to sit in silence to give you a chance to introduce yourself. My name is T.
My name is Pip.
My name is Val.
Hi, I'm John Walker to my friends, and hopefully we can count you as those.
Well, you just got a yes from here, or at least you got the candle lit here.
Oh, well,
So
nice to meet you.
I think that's a good sign.
Yes. Yep.
Did you all hear that?
I did hear that.
That was, yeah.
It sounded like a.
It sounded like, well, I thought it sounded like movement over there.
No, I heard a voice.
I heard a voice like a. Is that you, Mary?
Okay, did you all just hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you all hear that?
Yes.
We're not any type of organization. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. You can talk to us. We're here friendly and respectful. We're not an organization in any way. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're very friendly and we come with full respect. Are you scared? Nervous maybe? A lot of people, huh? Yeah.
So I tell you what. Yeah? If you're good with us going back to the mess hall and having somebody else try to talk to you, all right, cool. Okay, well then, all right, calm down. In the words of Ted, calm down. But let us grab our gear, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna go. No, we're not going. We're just moving to a different spot to talk to you. Is that okay? If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing. No?
No.
Is that like no?
What if I asked please? Because you're right, I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
No.
Is that like no?
What if I asked please? Because you're right, I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing. No?
No.
Is that like no?
What if I asked please? Because you're right, I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
No.
Is that like no?
What if I asked please? Because you're right, I'm in the South. I should know my manners. If you want me to back off, you gotta go up to the blue light. The REM pod is Phil's. The REM pod's Phil thing. The blue light is my thing.
No.
No?
Is that like no?
What if I asked please? Because you're right, I'm in the South. I should know my manners. Did you my friend. That was a bad choice. That was a bad... These people are shooting at me. I'm going to voice my displeasure. Here. There you go. There you go.
That was very unpleasant.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, Steve. I'm coming for you.
I wouldn't recommend it. They're all shooting at me. They're all at
Who loves you? Who loves you, buddy?
Okay, all right.
Who loves you? Who loves you? Who loves you? I love you.
My family does.
I love you. I love you too. I love you too. You albino.
Nick probably does.
You albino god you. You blind albino god you. You know.
Like,
I got
think
steaming
probably
undies for
Jesus
you in the
Christ,
worst
Lord
way.
Savior. I think
I
probably
do.
think
I
they
do.
want,
I
like,
love you
grandma,
so
I
much.
think-
Oh my god, shut up.
Chat, we take this act on the road. That's the best bit. Well, I have ascending dots on my PKE meter here, so.
Yeah, that's what I. That's burning up. What is the?
Still says it's ascending. Oh, Steve!
It's over there. It's done. Let's blast it. Trap's going out.
Oh,
look at this.
Oh, I found a. Hey, wait, where'd that rift come from? I think we knocked it out of Steve's hands.
No, it was in that room. I saw it. It was like, ah.
Bye, Steve.
Get him in there. Get him in there.
Okay. All right.
Get this rift. Concentrate on the rift.
Pack's about to overheat.
That's fine. That's fine. Take the rift. Take
I
it.
don't like the way he says that. I don't like
Take
the way he
the
says
rift.
that. Is he sneaking up behind us?
I'm just excited that I found it.
What is my name?
Yeah.
My name is Sabotage Your Backpack is what my name is.
Uh-huh.
My name is Sabotage Your Backpack.
Uh-huh. Right.
You s-
All right.
All right, my friend. Okay. Going back in. Going back in. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna play a little harmonica.
Oh wait, before you go back in, Steve, there was somebody who had a question for you. How
Uh-huh.
are you handling the dark?
Oh, fine.
I mean,
because I'm not having to move around and I don't need to see where I'm going. I'm fine.
There you go.
All right. Say goodbye, Steve. Okay.
Say goodbye, Steve. Goodbye, Steve.
Oh, can I get your light? Thank you.
Let's see if we can talk to Jack again, because last time we were here.
How about a little harmonica?
Yeah, give a little harmonica for Jack.
You can.
You can.
Chords. I am playing chords.
Chords, yeah.
Keep playing.
Keep playing then, Phil.
That's good.
You don't have to know anything about the movies or the books to be able to get into the show, because it is set thousands of years before any of the books or movies anyway. So it's been really great to just obviously be able to kind of just sit down and watch it and just enjoy it for the lore for what it is. My favorite episode so far actually has been, now actually the pilot was really good, but I actually really enjoyed episode 6, which was the especially the ending there with the creation of a certain volcano that I'm really excited to be able to see more of, and seeing how that kind of develops. Don't tell me, because you've seen episode 7. Anyway. But T, what's been your favorite episode?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. The one in Casa Doom, where Durin says to. Oh, you haven't seen that one yet? You haven't? Dude, why are you here?
No, stop it! Stop it!
I get it. No, hang on.
Safe space! Safe space!
F that, dude, why are you here? You should be back in your room watching Lord of the Rings of Power right now. So the thing I liked about, first off, when it comes to on-screen bromances, we thought we had the ultimate in the original trilogy, but let's be honest, there's never been a better bromance on television than Elrod and Durin. I mean, when Durin says, what was that?
Oh, they were
right behind us.
us.
So yeah, I mean, when he said, and not just that, what makes them.
Hi, I'm Steve Saylor, aka Blind Gamer Steve. I'm a content creator and accessibility advocate and consultant in the video game industry.
My name is T Morris. People call me T, they call me T Monster. I also go by Twitch Dad.
When I started looking into wanting to stream, I had known this dude here for about, I think about 10 years at that point. 10 years. And so I reached out to him. I was like, hey, you know what? I know you play Destiny. Would you be cool kind of helping me and guiding me through the game? I've never played it before.
This is when I gave you a little bit of honesty. I said, are you sure you want me? Because if you see me play, so you know how bad my aim is. It'll be the blind leading the blind. And he went, that's what we'll call it.
All right, there's the Traveler. There's the Traveler in front of us. Let's go. Walk forward. Walk forward. I want you to enjoy this.
As someone who has a disability where it affects my vision and it is hard for me to be able to play games in general, having someone take the time and guide me through being able to play a game and not try to rush me through things, that meant the world to me.
There's that. All right. Oh, there he is.
Yes! Yes!
In any other game, it's usually people don't want to play with a disabled person. Whereas with Destiny, I can jump in with T, I can jump in with my friends, and even when we just jump in with random blueberries in the community, we can still be able to help each other out, and that's why I love Destiny.
Did you shoot my friend? That was a bad choice.
It's all about being able to reach out and pick someone up and being like, we can do this together. And that is being a hero. It's being able to lift everyone else up.
It's not about you. It's about the fire team. That's what makes a good guardian, is when it's about reaching the end goal and reaching it together.
Oh no, I can hear. We can all hear it. We can all hear it.
Okay, so Steve says I'm gonna try something.
I'll hear it. We can all hear it.
Oh God, I actually saw it move.
I've got some. And then I'm going to drop that in and go shadow. Please make my shadows black so it pops a little harder. Some opacity. Edge. So let's tighten that up a bit. Very
Oh God, I actually saw it move.
Really?
I saw it move.
My favorite song is the Rude Sandstorm. It goes like this.
Did it just say sandstorm?
Yes.
Oh my god, I got.
That was a big electric hug.
What was it doing? It was humming EDM.
Oh wow.
I gotta tell Sean that. I'm like, okay, whose idea was that?
It does feel good.
Strange. I thought I heard a tap from the front of the house.
If that was you, could you make that sound again? Please?
That was my stomach.
Tap!
That was my.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? After the shenanigans with the EMF and then for it to go tap. Like, do you have any idea what time it is? I mean, look, I know I've shuffled off this Mortal Kombat and everything, but even I gotta get some sleep.
Tap, get out of here.
That is so funny. Did it just say get out of?
No, I think it was like tap. Here you go.
Tap. Tap.
You done now?
You happy? Okay, great. There's the door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out.
That was a wicked.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been.
Get your head out of the gutter. Good Lord, people. All right, so the person that just shouted out to me here on YouTube. Let me see if I can read this. Let me read this. Okay. TRW Bare Necessities 8488. TRW Bare Necessities. I'll just call you Bear. How about that? I'll just call you Bear. And thanks for finding me and putting me on. And and anything that people may say I have said about about Doug in the past, I would just say this: Pixar didn't happen. Vid or it didn't happen. So there's that. Okay, so let me just see what we got here. Because I got another one. Would you like to hear another story? How about I tell another story? So there was a 2-woman team that came to Creston with us that night. And they were really excited because it was their. Thank you for letting us. Were you enjoying the story? Oh, that's right. I just remembered. I'm like, why did I not switch over? And I realize now why I didn't switch over. So we're all getting ready here for tonight and everything. But one of the things that that we have for our various devices is we have a what is it? We have these IR emitters that look like flashlights, and they're great. The only thing is that I have to remember to swap out the batteries. The reason I have to remember to swap out dem batteries is because when the batteries get low, and this is after every half hour or so, but after they get low, they start to blink, and it makes the infrared footage that I have impossible to look at. It's really distracting. So that's why you'll see this. And the reason why a lot of times people will say that it's ghosts that take the autofocus and throw it off. That's not the case. What it is it's just unfortunately it's the low light and it's the cameras trying to focus on stuff. Not as sexy, but that's what's happening. It's okay. And it was a very intense night, but man, did I power through. I was like, it's a long time to be investigating.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Are you enjoying the story?
Thank you for letting us. Were you enjoying the story? Because I got another one. Would you like to hear another story? How about I tell another story? So there was a 2-woman team that came to Creston with us that night, and they were really excited because it was their first ever.
It's
warm. It was their first ever investigation, and they were pumped. They were apparently very pumped. And this was just to kind of give you an idea. It was a 12-hour lockdown. So basically, you were in there, and you were in there for 12 hours. And so the first 2 were a tour of the place. The place is massive. It is. It's massive. That's really interesting. And no, I don't think your phone. I don't think any of the phones are.
Mine's on airplane.
Yeah. I don't think you're not close enough.
No.
But then about 4 hours in this 12-hour experience, these 2 women show up at the desk, and they tell WVPI, they say, yeah, we're done. We are done. And they're like, are you guys okay? We're done. And they said, what happened? And apparently they walked into the hospice, and she said that her friend basically said, did you just pull my hair? She said, I'm behind you. No, I'm in front of you. How could I pull your hair? She went, because someone just pulled my hair. And they were like, yep, okay, where's the door?
We got the experience. we got what we paid for.
Yeah, but that's like a dive into the deep end.
Yeah.
Without knowing how to dive.
That light just came on.
Yeah.
Which one?
The floor.
The rope.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
It went red on the far end.
Did it now? And we missed it.
Like, we do like, and subscribe.
Something, honey.
Hey, they were liking us.
Well, did you
Okay,
want to?
just for funsies.
The far end.
Did it now? And we missed it.
Like, we do like, and subscribe.
I have to do this. I have to do this. Oh, my wife. My wife takes awkward humor to a whole new level, and I love her for it. So we're going to do this. Okay. The Ultra key. And then, let's see.
Like, we do like, and subscribe.
Something, honey.
Hey, they were liking us.
Well, did you want to step near that rope again? I'm sorry, I was telling the story, so I think most of us missed it. Thank you for
Finding that out.
for catching it.
Is that you, Lily? Are you just kind of sneaking up to hear the story, maybe?
Oh, now we're doing it. No.
Yeah, let's all
Everybody
pack
wants
up
to
and
go.
go.
Let's all pack up and go. That goes off, this goes off, this goes off. Make the cat ball go off.
Right.
Please.
Let's try it. We're so excited about that.
Those are fun stories, right? But Linville's much bored.
No, that sounds like Lily.
Do you want to hear a story about another little girl? Maybe? The little girl at the Bird Theatre in Richmond?
Oh my God.
That she
and we might have figured out what her name was.
No, it wasn't. Grady was there though.
Grady was there. Grady was the guy that
Led us
took
into
care of
the
us.
Well, he wasn't great at it, but you know.
Beautiful
theatre, 1928.
We stayed opposite that theater.
It's a beautiful
In an
beautiful place.
Airbnb. We went and watched something there, Green Gawain.
Yeah, they play second run movies. Actually, the night before we investigated, they played
No,
Ghostbusters.
the night we
yeah,
investigated.
it was the
night
night.
they investigated Ghostbusters had been the video.
And we had to explain that we're not here to bust any ghosts. Because we were like, maybe they think we're here to catch them or something. And so we were like, but there's a little girl ghost who has been seen running up and down one particular aisle. And so we put a lot of movement sensors down there and one of these footstep trackers. And man, it was going off and turning off and on. We even caught the sound of running footsteps because we left something there recording while we went away elsewhere. So we had a lot of fun. I think her name was Beth, actually. That was the name that came through.
I think you said my name is.
You can call me Beth.
You can call me Beth.
Where is it? Oh, where is the bird? It's in Richmond, Virginia. But she was a nice ghost. She was a nice little girl. She got to watch all the movies for free. I mean, if I was going to be able to visit places, I'd go to a movie theater and smell all the popcorn.
That was the funniest thing about investigating the bird, because at the end of a lot of investigations.
What was the word?
Chair.
Chair.
Oh, you just sat down.
I just sat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chair.
But we always say, it's thank you for your time, but you have to stay here. You can't come. You can't come with us. When we set up the bird, I just had this feeling, this really strong feeling of somebody saying, "Of course, why would I leave this?" Because
I've got a
there's
16-foot chandelier. What have you got?
Chandelier over my head. I get to watch free movies. Of course, I'm staying here. And
we got come and go a lot as well.
Come and go.
There was a lot of. I don't think there was a lot of drive-bys or pop-ins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can tell we're winding down because we're not
But I was-
necessarily focused
I'm going to ask
on
you
the
this question,
on
Alex, in all
what's going on
seriousness.
here.
Because I've heard somebody on Facebook
Things just start
say
to
there are
calm down
no
and
child spirits. There are no, because children do not linger. Instead, it's demons pretending to be children. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, no.
that might have been my
Soon.
stomach.
That was me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was me.
Okay. I thought it was my
I
stomach.
thought
I
that was-
haven't eaten all day because I've been under the weather.
Oh,
so.
jeez.
Well, I ate a granola bar.
Not all of us. Oh, not all of you are demons? That's nice to know.
Okay. So this is important to have the goofy music on because when we see Wynn approach and we're still startled. So make of that what you will. I think at this point we're all feeling a little tired and it's starting to kick in. Let's see. So we'll go with this one.
Granola bar.
Not all of us. Oh, not all of you are demons? That's nice to know. We don't think that. We don't think that, Lily.
Oh,
you're back.
He's starting.
Jesus, Glenn.
You guys are all just
Flannel Man! It's Flannel Man! It's Flannel
I was like,
Man!
I knew it was when, and then I was still startled.
It's the face. I've told you this for 30 some odd years now, so.
Well, we got
Actually, that reminds me.
God.
You're gonna want to keep an eye on our feed on YouTube.
Okay.
We
It's based
finally
on
got
movement.
Phil to sit
It's not
down
based on sound.
and tell his
Did I
story
know that anybody needs
about.
food? Is someone starving?
Are you starving?
Oh, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah,
Pizza.
my appetite's like non-existent right now.
You can make ramen, really good. Really good.
Don't tell me what's wrong.
Yeah.
But I was gonna
Tell me with a good time.
Exactly. But we finally got Phil to sit down and tell his story about when he, as a high school student, did an overnight outside and in Dudleytown.
Really?
Yeah. It was part of a literature course.
Oh my gosh.
They took these high school kids into a ghost town.
Into
At night.
not a ghost town, into Dudley Town. And
they knew it was haunted. They were talking about it in the school magazine.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to take the kids to a haunted.
Let's go!
Oh my
And
gosh.
Phil tells, and it's like Phil tells the story like in the only way Phil can, and whoo, it's yeah.
It's a two-parter. I want to stretch that out, Juicy. Details out for 2 parts.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Nice.
Because they don't let anybody in there anymore.
No.
Well, you're not supposed to go in there.
I don't think anybody does go in there. I think they've got that.
But if you have a forest that's called Dark Entry Forest, you're just begging someone to go in there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You go in.
Yeah. Ray? The drop of
So
golden
what time we got?
sun. I don't know.
It's 12:13.
Oh my god. Maybe we should just wrap it up.
See, we tried to wrap it up and then they
started making
noise.
They enjoyed T's stories.
I guess they did.
Maybe we can have bagels tomorrow and talk while things pop and lock and
Alright.
I just said Ray again.
Well, thank you all very much. I think we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for your time. Thank you for working with our devices. We hope that you every freaking time.
Yep.
And he hasn't done it all night.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And now
when we say we're going to leave.
We're going to leave. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah.
Do you want us to stay?
Raise your hands over theater, kids.
And that's where we're going to end it. Okay. And now using previous episode as a guidepost. Okay. So I got to grab this. Come back here. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, we're so close, everybody. We are so close into having this all wrapped up. All right. So let's see here. I go back to and I go back here and we go to oh, that's the opening. I still have to deal with that. So let's just see here. Okay, season 5, episode 10. Here we go, couch commentary. Okay. I'll copy that. Oh no, don't want. I have not seen the Wee Criminal. I have not seen the Wee Criminal. I think I am not going to include the time lapse. The time lapse, I think I can go on ahead and just offer that up as a not even as a special thing, because nothing really happened, unfortunately, with that. Okay. Right. Okay. So we got this, we got that I have to work on. Ballroom I can close it. The right intro wide, I can close that, yes. Linville Manor Library I can close. Parlor I can close. That I can also close. Time lapse I'll close. All right. Then that leaves the end. So right now we're in the back stretch, everybody. So, all right. And this I did not. Yeah, this I didn't. I did the thing. I did the first one. So I'll put that up there. These are all this is all that remains of the episode. So, time to create the multi-camera sequence. Oh, I gotta turn this into the multi-camera sequence here. Oh no, I don't. I can do that in a moment. Yeah, that. There's always this little sigh of relief when I finish an episode, or when I finish yeah. And I think the good news is that when I do eventually finish when I do finish this, and then I move on to the next one, which is going to be the what was it? When I finish the next one, which is going to be, give me a second and I'll remember it. Jeez. I'm so verklempt right now. The Hinsdale House. Most of that is already done. So there should be very little production I'll have, apart from just sitting down with Phil and saying, we're going to do couch commentary and all this stuff. Now, before I jump into this, I am going to need to look at... I do need to look at this. And I need to look at this because, well, can I do that? I believe I can. Let's find out if I can. I'm going to copy that. And then come over here. Okay. I'm now trying to remember what I actually did to get... What did I do? Hang on. Or was it over here? I think it was this. Don't you hate it when you do something, right? You do something that you've never done before in an app that you've used often, right? And now you can't remember what you did. Or maybe that, hang on, was this it? I did. Oh, wait. It's in here. That was where I did it. Now it's starting to come back to me. Okay. Now, what if I did that? I come up here and I go
Yes. Okay. Keep your cool, T. Keep your cool. You got this. There it is. There it is. God damn it. No, it's not it. So what, if you're curious as to what I'm trying to figure out, is I'm trying to look at open advanced effect controls, browse effects, browse graphic. No. So there was something that I was doing the funny, right? I was doing the funny with the clip, right? And then I wound up actually getting inside the clip. I know that sounds dirty, but or is this it? Nope, that's not it either. I should have paid closer attention to what I was doing. I think I was so excited that I was able to accomplish this thing that I've never done before in a program that I've used often. And what happened? It was just because I double-clicked on something. I double-clicked on something, chat, and from there, amazing things happened. Okay. That's the source. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is not what. Okay, let's do this then. Let's just forge ahead with this, and then I'll try to figure out what I did to get this dual view of things. All right.
At Linville.
Okay. Nope. Not that. Okay. I wish it's kind of bugging me now. What did I do to make this to make this happen? Okay. First, can I just see if I can do this? That made no difference whatsoever. Okay. Well, at least I know now that that wasn't it. Okay. Yeah, this is going to drive me bananas. So did I double click? No, I did not. Did I... Was I outside of this and I went in like that? No. No, it's not it either. So what the hell did I do? I was really pleased with myself. Basically, chat, what I had done in a nutshell was I'd actually gone into this segment and I was able to expand the view so that it wasn't just this, but it was actually all the tracks. Toggle sync track, that's not it either. And I was so effing pleased with myself because I was able to, see all of the tracks, and I could work with the synced video and audio exactly the way I wanted to. All right, so let me just see here. All right, so it's.
I get a little panic too when this happens. Okay. Let me look at this. Create preset from sequence. Reveal sequence and project now. Create preset. Okay. So no, it's not telling me. It's not telling me anything here of what I did. It's oh God. Oh, that is so frustrating. I accidentally discovered a way that I could get into the actual sequence itself. And for some reason I can't find it. It's both it's embarrassing. I admit it's embarrassing. Unless it's in here. That's not it. Nope. Maybe I'll stumble on it by accident again. Who knows? It's just, oh, that's so aggravating. Because now I can't match what I did. Give me a second. I'm going to figure this out. No, I don't want to do that. And of course, this is happening. This is happening in the 0 hour. Just give me a moment, chat. Okay. Did I right click onto it? No, I didn't left or right click onto it. So I did. I double clicked it and I somehow got into. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna do the rough cut and I'll deal. No, no. I really want to fix this now. Now, one thing I could do. The thing that's also annoying is I can't. The bigger issue is that I can't figure out exactly what I did on the original. Because in the original, I need to know what the settings are so that I can, and it's not remembering. It's not telling me what the settings are. Why are you doing this to me now? I think this has got to rank as one of the worst things. Oh shit! No, I didn't want to do that. This has got to rank as one of the worst things ever. You basically you basically discover by accident this feature that you never had done before in Premiere, and then suddenly you go to utilize it again and you can't.
And I'm probably thinking too hard about it. I mean, this is it. This is what I need. Toggle proxies? I have no idea what that means. And it wasn't here. It wasn't here where I saw it. Sorry you're watching me stumble here, everybody. I just got to ask that you all bear with me. Okay. There is something else I could do. And this is just a long shot. All right. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to go on ahead and just say, all right, you know what? I'm going to quit and start over again. Let me just see what happens if I did this. Okay. It literally just doesn't remember. It just doesn't, it's not going to show me. Comparison view, nope. It is just not going to show me in any way, shape, or form what this is or how I did it. God damn it. That is so frustrating. Okay. To figure out a shortcut that I didn't know existed, only to not know how to get it working anymore. That really is an absolute pain in the butt. Oh, that is so galling. Okay. That is so galling. I figured out something that was actually going to help me. That was going to really help me out. I can't remember how to make it work. Okay. Then let's do this. Let's go on ahead and let's... Excuse me, everyone. And if you were to say, so what did you do, T? I can't tell you. I honestly can't tell you. I don't remember. All right, so this is the host bin, and I'm going in here, and I'm working on this right now. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to... I want to just work on this, and I want to make sure that... okay. So I scaled up here, and then I moved this over. Okay. Now... I'm trying to remember what it was I used. Oh, it was levels, because I remember
I dropped levels on here. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Well, what if I did this? What if I just went to the original source? Now, can I put levels on this? Looks like I can. All right. And I went into gamma. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. All right.
A very different time. Okay, wasn't that a fascinating time at Linville? A very different time to all of the other...
Wow. That came out of nowhere. All right.
So from the top?
From the top, yeah.
You're good?
Yeah, I should be fine. If I cough again, then we'll just stop it, and then I'll go downstairs and get something to drink. But
All right.
I should be good.
All right.
Hang on. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot. There we go. That's how I line up all the video.
You're
You're on.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, so.
Okay. Well, wasn't that an exciting time at Linville? So different from any of the other times we've been.
I'm trying to remember if we've ever gotten that. Yeah, I should be fine. If I cough again, then we'll just stop it, and then I'll go downstairs and get something to drink. But
all right.
I should be good.
All right.
Hang on. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot. There we go. You're fine. You're on. You're
I'm just making sure.
Okay, so.
Okay. Well, wasn't that an exciting time at Linville? So different from any of the other times we've been.
And it's gone back to. I'm trying to remember if we've ever gotten that many names. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right.
No, I don't think we
so
ever.
many names this go round.
It was a plethora, and Derek seemed to be pretty popular.
Derek popped up. Bruno popped up a lot.
Yeah.
We had
Ray.
Micah. We had 2 Rays back to back.
Yeah.
We had old sounding names. We had new sounding
Micah.
names. Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Micah,
interesting
Mika.
names.
And it just, there was, I want to know if it's related in any way. Going back again to what happened the night before we all got there with the tree.
Yeah, you wonder if something about the tree breaking like that set something loose.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you think of all the people that have been associated with that tree, have carved their names in that tree. I mean, it's a lot.
Well, you could also call that tree a witness tree because it was around.
Definitely
it was,
witnessed
yeah,
a lot.
It stood during the. Oh, did it do it for all of it? Oh, God. Wait, does that mean that...
Something about...
Shoot. God, I got to do this all over again. Ah! You know what? I am. I'm gonna start from scratch on this. Jeez. Ah, that's so... Boy, that pisses me off. Okay. All right, first off, can I change this? Okay, so no. So it's reading that fine. Okay, so what about this one? Okay, so it didn't mess with this one at all. Good. So this one. No, it changed the. Wait a minute. But for this one. Yeah, okay, so that's got the gamma on it. Okay. So at least I've color corrected it. All right. Oh, man. Oh, this is getting to be just it becomes a little soul sucking at this point. Oh no, wait a minute. What if I did this though? I think I already did this though. Right. No, that doesn't help me at all. Okay. I'll just say new sequence from clip. Okay. And then it's so frustrating. I have fixed something in this. All right. Let me just check something here. This is a okay, how do I okay, this is a Hail Mary pass if there ever was one. Oh, what a great shot too, seeing myself in mid cough. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna swing for the fences on this one, because otherwise it's just gonna be a okay. How do I expand a multi-clip sequence so that I can adjust separate clips on their tracks? Let's see if this works. See, it really does. It all depends on how you ask the question, because if you creating multi-sequences. All right. Layers to each source. Okay. Create a new sequence with a clip from each camera. Quickly cut so you only a few frames of each angle. Grab. No. Oh my God, this is way more complicated than what I did. I literally just double clicked on something. Jeez. Okay. All right, how about just that? How do I expand a multi-clip sequence? In Premiere Pro. To expand a multi-clip sequence into its individual clips in Premiere, right-click the sequence in the timeline, select multi-camera, and click Flatten. This converts multi-clip back into individual tracks, allowing you to edit or apply effects to them. That doesn't sound right. But okay. Ah, here we go. Open the multicam source clip. Right-click it after creating it. Open in timeline. Let me just see that. This is still not what I did, but okay. I literally just double clicked on something and it happened. Okay, hold on. Once open the multi. All right. It's saying here, open the multi-cam source clip, right-click it after creating it, open in timeline. Duplicate the clip you want to crop in on, and apply the scale to No! That also is not what I did. I didn't do that either. Right click to select the multi-camera and click flat. Okay, let me just see what happens. This converts the multi-clip back into individual tracks, allowing you to edit and apply effects on them. Does it? Where? Okay, so we have proven one thing, that the AI overview is shit. The worst bit is the thing that I hate the most is when I try to find when people say, "Oh, just do a search online." 9 times out of 10 takes me to a forum, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Felt forced to skip the multicam textbook source clips text. Include sync. I hold command or control. Okay, let's try that. Holy shit, that's it. Okay, so it's it's control. Oh, thank criminy. Wow, a forum actually helped me. Chat, a forum actually helped me. Look at that. Okay, so I can go here, I can go here. All right, this has already been color corrected, but now, well, color corrected as much as I can. And now I can come in here. It's what happens when I use my phone as a camera. But holy Hannah in a handbasket. Praise sweet baby J. I got lucky. But man, I lost about 20 minutes just searching for that. Okay, so I'm going to scale. And I'm going to move this over. Scale it up a little bit more. And move it down. Okay. And then for this, I can go on ahead and I can zoom in. Okay, so it is, I must have been holding this down by accident. Now, when I go out of this, yep, it's now working. It is now working. Oop. Let me just try that again. Okay, so hold down command. Okay. There we go. You're fine. You're on. You're on.
Just making sure.
Okay, so.
Okay. Well.
Oh my God. All that, and now I've got to close the project and open back up again because the multicam feature is no longer working. Son of a biscuit. Okay, so I'm just gonna. No, I didn't want to close that. Yeah, welcome to my life, everybody. Welcome to my life. Okay. Now, are you joking? Are you joking? Oh my God. If anybody wonders what just happened, T, well, Premiere just crashed. And I have less than an hour to finish this. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to be finished. It's not going to be finished. It's not. It's just man, F my life. It's always in that last bit, you know, and that's when the crap will hit the fan. It will hit the fan. Okay. I don't know what face my wife is making in that moment, but there it is. Okay. On the plus side, I have a fully charged iPad, which means I should be able to get some FLIR footage if I want to do FLIR, which I would like to do. I need to take some more FLIR footage in my time. Okay. Here we go. Almost forgot. There we go. You're fine. You're on.
I'm just making sure.
Okay. So.
Okay. Well, wasn't that an exciting time at Linville? So different from any of the other times we've been.
I'm trying to remember if we've ever gotten that many names.
No, I don't think we
so
ever.
many names this go round.
It was a plethora, and Derek seemed to be pretty popular.
Derek popped up. Bruno popped up a lot.
Yeah.
We had
Ray.
Micah. We had 2 Rays back to back.
Yeah.
We had old sounding names. We had new sounding
Micah.
names. Yeah.
Some
Micah,
interesting
Mika.
names.
And it just, I want to know if it's related in any way. Going back again to what happened the night before we all got there with the tree.
Yeah, you wonder if something about the tree breaking
now,
like
now
that
we're on groove.
set something loose.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you think of all the people that have been associated with that tree, have carved their names in that tree. I mean, it's a lot.
Well, you could also call that tree a witness tree because it was around.
Definitely
it was,
witnessed
yeah,
a lot.
It stood during the.
I want to say it was 300 years old.
It stood during at least the American Civil War.
Yes.
So we know
I
it was
think, in
around for
fact, the
that.
tree has been there longer than the current house.
Right.
Because there was a house previous to that one. So, yeah, I wonder if that something happened. Something it felt like the atmosphere was different.
Oh, it felt very, very different. And then we had all of the references, both in part 1 and then during your Estes.
Yeah.
Your dual Estes, which I had totally forgotten we had done a dual Estes. Now, granted, this is from 2 years ago. So a couple of things I want to point out. One, I really missed not having these.
Yes.
I really
these
missed not
microphones
having
are
these.
very, very useful.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if the next 5-minute paranormal is going to be the review that I've been sitting on about the Rode wireless mics, because wow, did that make a difference.
Yes.
Especially when I was doing all the editing. But the other thing that was really a standout, as I said before, was the undocumented happening of the person that took the staff member, the
wife,
something. All these different
Yeah.
versions of it. But there is something about that story that came front and center that weekend. And we've been to, even before then, we had been to
We had been there
Linville
many times.
many
I feel
times.
like when I was watching the Estes method, it felt like it was dialing in. Like at the beginning, it was kind of random, whatever's happening.
A lot of people coming
and
in and
then
going out.
it felt like Alex and I tightened in on a specific couple of people and an incident.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to watch.
Very interesting. And I also think that even outside of that, with all the references of shot, of murder.
I wasn't the shooter?
I wasn't the shooter. When you came out and said that.
That was interesting.
Well, that perked us all up at that moment. And yeah, it just felt like this particular visit was all about whatever happened in the doorway.
Yeah, we didn't really get much of I don't feel like Gladys was in the parlor with us.
If she was, she came in and she left.
Yeah, I
mean,
think she was. Yeah. And then in the library there was something else. I don't feel like it was the thing that was in the people that were in the parlor. There was something else. I love that bit where Wynn came up towards the end of the night, and it was like, "You're back."
Yeah. And we saw Wynn coming, and we were like, that looks like Wynn. Oh my God, it is Wynn. And we all just kind of, but then again, we had been going so intently. I mean, we had gone literally from the sun was still out to, beyond midnight. And you could kind of see the fatigue starting to set in with us.
Yeah, it always happens towards the end.
But I wanted to cover something since you watched the rough cut, which I'm obviously going to tweak after some notes you gave me. But I also thought about this while I was reviewing the footage on Twitch and YouTube when I'm there live and I'm doing the live review. Is we were getting into a lot of conversations. Some felt relevant, some felt completely out of left field. Some felt a little too personal. It's almost like we forgot. And I told everybody, I did tell everybody, yes, I am live streaming.
Sent Laughing Disco for 250 joules. Well, thank you, Lito.
When exactly do we...
But I think that's something that happens on TikTok, not on YouTube.
What is your
last time I
opinion on
checked?
this? Because Alex never stopped us. And Alex even pointed out, too, that they were wondering if our conversation wasn't influencing the vibe of the room and how the instruments were interacting.
Well, when you think about some of the most interesting evidence that we've captured, a lot of it has been while we're just talking
and Kathy, good to see
amongst
you.
ourselves.
Right.
It hasn't all necessarily been when we're like sitting concentrating on some devices in the dark. Sometimes it just feels like the human interaction is more drawing something to us than the investigation side of things.
It's hard to find that line, at least for me. I'm finding it harder and harder to find that line because, yeah, you're absolutely right. I have noticed when we've gotten our best EVPs, when we've gotten our best reactions from the devices and things like that, I even saw it in this investigation. I felt like when we weren't talking about Linville, when we weren't talking about
I'm good. I'm a little on edge because I'm nearing the end of the episode,
and they were trying to get our.
And it's that I just want to get it done. I want to get it
talking
up.
about these other things that you've
focus
done.
on us.
We're
Focus
here
on
right
us.
now.
Like a great example is when I mentioned Crescent, and I'm talking about my first visit to Crescent SCI. Suddenly, after being quiet,
hanging in there.
The REM pod kicks in.
You know what? It suddenly reminds me of that time when you were talking about going.
Well,
to,
you have a lot to go. You have a lot to go through,
crash
my friend.
site.
You have a lot to go
And
through, Lito.
There was a response.
So I hope you
that was
enjoy
like-
all
it
the
was like
stuff that we
Gladys
have
was
to
like,
offer.
Where? She says where? Yeah, that came out.
Because
that
you've
came
got
out
a
of Ghost
lot of
Story.
stuff
was
to get
like,
caught
hey,
up
I
on.
want to be involved in this conversation. Tell me more.
Right.
And I was like, that felt.
You'll
like
actually also
very
see the
similar to
if
what
you start at the
happened
beginning, you've got.
I mean, I've heard both sides.
You've
of
got
it. It's like,
you've
no, you
got
gotta be
5
focused,
seasons
you gotta
to
be
watch us
watching, you gotta give
evolve
them the attention,
old
you gotta
spirits
give
to what it is now.
instruments the
And we have,
attention.
by the way, we're having
And
an
sometimes
investigation
you just have
tonight.
those moments where
We're
you
doing a
just
live
sit in
investigation
silence
starting
and
at 8
nothing will be
o'clock.
said.
So
And then you'll start having conversations.
I hope you'll be there and
then
you'll
that
you'll
will
join
pick
us
up
then.
Something similar to what happened at the
It is
Rockefeller
work.
House when we were all joking about Phil staying there alone for the night, and I said, "I'm kidding," but then in response, we got an EVP that said, "Yes, get out." And then there's the I would like some cat balls. Turn around, you know.
Yeah.
But then you have the next step where, and again, this is kind of foreshadowing to the next investigation we're doing. At the Hinsdale house, we are all over the place, and at one point, we are so disengaged. You and I checked on the cats. We checked on the cats.
True story.
We
To be
checked
fair, there are
on
cats.
the cats.
We
Well,
needed
okay.
to check on them,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
You need to check on your
Yes,
cats.
yes, you should check on your cats.
But yeah, but also in those things, we're investigating with other.
We're learning as we go. It's a slow process and don't really know what apps or tools to use, so it's pretty raw. Here's what I would say, Lito. Start small and start simple. GhostTube is the suite that we always go to. I have been very, very happy with the performance of GhostTube and most of the apps that are in that suite. And for the price of a yearly subscription, that's pennies on the dollar compared to some of the gadgets you can get, right? So I would say use GhostTube. Now here's the catch though. You want to remember what if you've ever fire up a GhostTube app, the first thing, and this is something I love about the team, they will tell you, do not use this by itself. You need to use other gadgets. So what I would recommend in that respect is use a gadget that is kind of a Swiss Army knife. Give me a second and I'll show you what I'm talking about, Lito. So Lito, here's a great example of a device that I recommend that is something of a it does many things, but or it's more like a Swiss Army knife. It's a Swiss Army knife for paranormal studies because it does the work of several different devices, right? Hey, boss, did you hear about there was a Dire Straits restaurant? I had to pay money for nothing, but the chips were free. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure you regret nothing there, Walker. By the way, thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. So anyway, this device in my hand right here is called the Mel meter. And this was one of the first Swiss Army knife style devices that I purchased for myself. And I love it. Because it has a lot to do with there are two kinds of Mel meters. They do vary dramatically in price, but that's the nice thing about going in on a budget, because instead of getting a whole bunch of gadgets and then trying to figure them out, you integrate gadgets in slowly. Okay, Lito? And the one that I would recommend to start with is this one, because this works as an EMF meter. This also works as, and I wanted to see. Nope. No, sadly, this is dead. I was hoping a change in battery would save this from the graveyard, but unfortunately, it looks like. No, wait, it looks like it's trying to start up. It looks like it's trying to start up, but unfortunately, I think it's gone. It has gone the way of the dodo. So anyway, but I got nearly 5 years out of this, so I have no regrets over this. But but this particular Mel meter, it's an EMF reader. It also works as a temperature gauge. If you get this little temperature sensor on the top, it also works as a temperature gauge. So you've got a temperature, you got something that reads temperature, and you got something that reads EMF. Then excuse me. Then you have, on top of that, if you get this version, the one that's Mel REM ATDD, if you get that version, it comes with a built-in REM pod. And then you can go on ahead and use it as a REM pod. So with this one device, which will cost less than $200, you've got a Mel meter. You've got an EMF meter. You've got a REM pod. You've got a temperature gauge. That's a lot for for this small device, and I recommend it. And handy little kickstand for when you want to use it, right? So, even better. Now, all that being said, always go in with a budget, because this is an expensive hobby. Paranormal is a very expensive hobby, but if you have some simple cameras, a Mel meter, and you're using the GhostTube suite, you've got a lot of bases covered. And just with those few gadgets, you can do a lot. You can capture a lot. So I'm going to recommend that you start there. Okay, let's get back to this. And hey, Walker, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well.
Other teams, which is great, but also we find ourselves chatting with them because we're like, we want to.
We're still picking up leads from them. Sometimes we will lock in. If a team wants to lock in, we will lock in, as we've done with WVPI at the old hospital on College Hill. But again, it's that. Yep. It's where do you draw that line? And I guess at least for OSI, we're watching our team, but we're also reading the room.
Yeah.
We're watching our team, but we're also watching the other team if we're doing a collaboration. But like good performers, being, Phil from musicians days and me from the theater days, we read the room. We try to get a vibe for whether or not these are spirits that want to talk to us straight out of the box.
Yeah.
Or if this is one where they're going to have to warm up to us. Yeah. And I know that could set the stage for a very frustrating investigation to watch for our audience. But we're trying to find that line.
Yeah.
We're trying to find that
line.
line.
And I think also because we know Linville so well.
I don't think in this case familiarity breeds contempt.
I don't think we were contemptuous of it, but we were like...
But it does breed, at least with us and with Linville, I think it breeds with us a...
familiarity.
It's familiarity breeds familiarity. I think it's more familiarity breeds relaxation. We are so relaxed.
We do feel relaxed.
Well,
at least downstairs. Sometimes upstairs I don't feel quite so relaxed.
Well, I know, again, we're teasing about what we could be doing if we get to Linville, or when we get to Linville again. I really want to do the downstairs. We have never...
Into the basement, huh?
We have never investigated that basement. And yes, even when we were down there for my 55th, I still felt something. I felt like whatever was there, they were chilling out with us, having a great time at the party. Mm-hmm. But we have never really investigated. And when we did investigate, you weren't even there. It was me, Steve, and Phil with Leona Rupert, and we were getting incredibly wild responses.
That might be some of the next place to...
I think so.
To concentrate on.
I think so. But we'd love to hear from you. We'd like to know what you thought of the investigation. Where do you think that line between casual conversation and focused investigation, where should that line be? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're there, like this episode and subscribe to the channel, enabling notifications for whenever we put up new content, because all these interactions really help us out at Old Spirits Investigations. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh my God, that was, you could hear him.
Remember? Because we'll talk about him in a minute. Are you okay?
His tail is like, We have all of that. It's just the editing part we have trouble. Oh, editing.
Okay. You take that, Ginger.
Take that, Ginger. Well, Lito, I could tell you. I would tell you that I could edit for you, but don't know if I'm ready. I'm struggling enough just to get our stuff out on time.
Another great way that you can help us out here at Old Spirits is by becoming a member. You'll get to see some exclusive content, pictures, behind the scenes, some evidence that we might not be able to fit into the full episode. And by doing that, you're really...
Then don't worry about it. But yeah, don't.
You can let him in. He's
life
fine.
with a cat
Sits up here.
and a daughter. You can let him in is he at the door?
I don't know where he is.
Okay.
All right.
Deep breath. Oh, sorry about that. I'm hungry again. Anyway, but it was just a snack that I had. Okay, go ahead.
And don't forget, you can also become
honey. You got to give me more space. So if I say go ahead and you go right in, you got to give me space.
Which is it? All right, shut up.
Okay. Man, the talent.
And don't forget, you can become a member of Old Spirits Investigations YouTube team by clicking on the I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Say what?
Investigations
YouTube team. Easy, baby, easy.
Don't forget. Don't forget, you can also click on that join. No, I don't know what the fuck you do there.
Just keep it simple.
Okay. Don't forget,
Yeah,
you
tonight-
can become a member of
tonight
Old
we're-
Spirits. Right.
Tonight we're going to be at the Appomattox Historic Jail, so we're looking forward to that. That's tonight at 8:00.
Okay. And another way you can support Old Spirits is by becoming a member. You'll get access
There she
to
goes.
behind the scenes
She's got it.
footage.
She's in the groove.
Pictures.
She's in the pipe.
all the
5 by
things that
5.
couldn't quite fit into a full-length video, and it really does help us out on this channel.
And then, of course, you can always invest in some OSI merch. Not this merch. This is exclusive merch. You got to be working with us to get this merch. I'm talking about the merch like our D&D and OSI t-shirt. We've got a shirt for the cat ghost lovers. We got a shirt that covers your interests as well as ours. And by doing that, you help support Old Spirits for future investigations. And speaking of the future, it's time to talk about the road to 10K. We are making steps forward, but I still think we can do better. Remember, tell a friend. Let everybody know that Old Spirits is out here doing the paranormal investigating thing, and help us reach 10K by the end of the summer. I know we can do it. I believe in the EMFers. I think this is absolutely possible. And thank you all so much for supporting us and for being here on this channel. From all of us here at OSI, take care. Stay safe.
And we'll see you in the field.
Oh, I guess I'm. I guess I'm cutting to Pip at the end. I think we're cutting to Pip at the end. Okay. Editing it. Look, Lito, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Editing is the toughest part about paranormal investigation. There are a lot of people that don't edit their footage. They either put it up raw, or it's one or the other. They either put it up raw, or they will literally turn it around in the same week, which I find amazing to watch. But nah, I couldn't do that. And right now I like what we're doing, where we have seasons. We have a season. We follow the season, and that model has been working great for us. It does hamper our analytics and it hampers our growth a little bit, but I'm okay with that, because I'm like, if we get here, I want to be known for having really solid content. I also want to make sure that we don't F it up. I want to make sure that the evidence is solid, that we're presenting as evidence of something being present. And yeah, it's a very, very fine line that you walk. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited about the premiere. If I don't have this done by tonight, it'll be ready and all set by the weekend. Absolutely. But yeah. What editing apps do you use that are super cheap or even free? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't. Right now, I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro, right? Because that's what I'm used to. I would say if you're looking for something good and inexpensive, we actually have two options. Now, one is going to be a little tougher to do because it's the interface is a little clunky for long form video. But you'll notice that we have a lot of short form video on our Instagram and on our YouTube and things like that. I'm using CapCut for that. Now, you could do full on videos in CapCut, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be clunky. Now, there is also DaVinci Resolve. Everybody raves about DaVinci Resolve. You might want to look into that. And so have a look before you decide. I'm going to give CapCut a shot. Now, CapCut is very easy to pick up. It's very, very simple. But I would say look at DaVinci Resolve and see if that is close to what you need. Now, if you have no experience at all, something that is easy and either inexpensive or possibly free. If you're a Mac user, don't dismiss iMovie. You can do a lot of cool things in iMovie, a lot of cool things. So that might be something you want to give a shot to. Patty Malarkey, how are you? Welcome on in. Rip Mel. I'm going to have to get a new Mel. I'm gonna have to let Phil make sure Phil knows that he needs to bring his REM pod. But that's what I would recommend. Give me a second, everybody, before I start fine tuning this and getting some of the outtakes out and things like that. I need to just take a look at what I'm recharging behind me, and I need to see what I'm recharging behind me, and I need to see what my options are here. We've been using CapCut and Grok GBT, but I'll look into the other. Oh, there we go. Wow. Yeah, I think CapCut, like I said, you can do a lot with it. I've already discovered just in using using CapCut for short form video. It's amazing for short form stuff. I don't know if I'd want to do an entire long form, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Patty. Give me a second here real quick. I'm going to just organize some stuff back here. That's coming. These are good to go. Those are good to go. Okay. But even with the year sub, CapCut limits you. Yeah, I get it. Everyone needs to make the nut. So yeah, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay, I got the last few things charging. So now I just need to come in here and start fine-tuning
An
this.
exciting time.
All right.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, so.
Okay.
All right. Whoop. All right. Okay. And as it goes, it's always the last. Oh, by the way, ads are starting over on Twitch. Just to give everyone a heads up, ads are starting over on Twitch. But yeah. It's always the last bit that takes forever. All right, here we go.
Well, wasn't that an exciting time at Linville? So different from any of the other times we've been.
I'm trying to remember if we've ever gotten that many names.
No, I don't think we
so
ever.
many names this go.
times we've been.
Okay, and then we come over here. So, like, one of the things I would say about CapCut versus Premiere, because a lot of people go, "Ooh, you know, Premiere's very beefy," and it's beefy and it's slow and moving and all that. But when you come to doing stuff like this, when it comes to doing stuff like multicam editing and things like that, that's a little different. Don't you agree? This is now a protected space community perpetually. That's super mega. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say, Patty. I appreciate it. But the thing I like about Premiere, I don't know if you can do this in CapCut, but this right here, this ability called the multicam sequence, it just makes life so much easier. It really does. It makes things very, very easily. Okay, and so yeah.
I'm trying to remember if we've ever gotten that many names.
No, I don't. No. I don't
Got
think we
so
ever.
many names this go round.
It was a plethora, and Derek seemed to be pretty popular.
Derek popped up. Bruno popped up a lot.
Yeah.
We had
Ray.
Micah. We had 2 Rays back to back.
Yeah.
We had old sounding names. We had new sounding
Micah.
names. Yeah.
Some
Micah,
interesting
Mika.
names.
And it just, there was, I want to know if it's related in any way. Going back again to what happened the night before we all got there with the tree.
Yeah.
So I take it, Lito, you were telling me about this place in Ohio.
Yeah.
Was that your first outing with you and your team? Is it you and your girlfriend, or you and your wife, or you and your significant other? You know, no judgment here, but I'm just curious as to what that was like, and do you have anything planned later on? Do you have anything planned coming up? That's the next thing is, okay, well, what do you have next? That's all. That's when you know you're starting to get closer into feeling the bug, is whether or not, you know, you're like, yeah, I definitely want to do this again. Because I always tell people, invest. Okay. Nothing. Is that you in the interview? Yes, it is, Patty. Yes, it is. So this is the show that we do on YouTube. It's called Old Spirits. You've obviously found Old Spirits Investigations, and you've got 4 seasons to go through. With right now, we're in our 5th season, and this is our 3rd investigation of the season, if I remember correctly. If I've got the order right, it's either our 3rd or our 4th. But yeah, that's us, and we're working through it.
Out there with the tree.
Yeah, you wonder if something about the tree breaking.
The tree.
Yeah, you wonder if something about the tree breaking like that set something loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you think of all the people that have been associated with that tree, have carved their name. People that have been associated with that tree have carved their names in that tree. I mean, it's a lot. Have carved their names in that tree. I mean, it's a lot.
I must have. You must have heard a billion accounts. Patty, when you say I've heard a billion accounts, do you mean as in haunted properties? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, well, I appreciate that, Patty. Thank you very much. Wouldn't say it was a billion, but there have been quite a few. There have been quite a few that I've heard. And, okay. Add you on Discord? Yeah, probably not, Joy. Probably not, Joy. I appreciate you, but yeah. Stop with the spamming. That'd be the first things you want to go first. Like stories, yeah. I've heard. It is funny how many people have said to me, "So you do paranormal investigations?" Yeah, I saw a ghost once. Yeah, I get that a lot. I do get that.
It's me and my wife. It was our first house. We've mostly been in cemeteries. A lot of people start in cemeteries. We do want to get into more places, but it gets expensive, and we need to join a group so that the price isn't as much. You can always collaborate. That's another thing you can do is collaborate with people, and you get that. You get that. No, it's okay, Patty. You can say stories. Stories is more than okay. Linville Manor was a great place and interesting investigation and affordable. That's nice. That's nice. A lot of good places in Ohio. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to talk my partner in crime here, Phil Rossi. I'm trying to work with not this. This isn't Phil. This is Philippa. This is my wife. But Phil, who you'll see tonight on the live. I'm trying to get Phil to commit to in April. We're going to head out to the Ohio State Reformatory, and we want to give that a shot. That is an expensive place, but we're hoping to get enough people together to make that happen. Yeah, it's just a wait and see kind of thing. He hasn't committed to it yet.
All the people that have been associated with that tree have carved their names in that tree. I mean, it's a lot.
Well, you could also call that tree a witness tree because it was around.
Definitely
it was,
witnessed
yeah,
a lot.
It stood during the.
I want to say it was 300.
It stood during the.
A lot.
It stood during the.
I want to say it was 300 years old. And,
it stood during. It stood during at least the. I appreciate that, Lito. Let me keep get to know us, watch more of our stuff, and then we'll see what happens. I got to get Phil to commit to it first. That's the first and foremost thing. I gotta get through. But thank you, Lito. Thank you.
So I think, in fact, the tree has been there longer than the current house.
Right.
Because there wasn't a house previous to that one. So, yeah, I wonder if that something happened. Something it felt like the atmosphere was different.
Oh, of course. Oh, it felt very, very different. And then we had all of the references, both in part one and then during your Estes.
Yeah.
Your dual Estes, which I had totally forgotten we had done a dual Estes. Now, granted, this is from 2 years ago. So a couple of things I want to point out. One, I really missed not having these.
Yes.
I really
these
missed not
microphones
having
are
these.
Very, very useful.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if the next 5-Minute Paranormal is going to be the review that I've been sitting on about the Rode wireless mics, because wow, did that. Okay, because wireless mics, because wow, did that make a difference?
Yes.
Especially when I was. Okay, let's see here. About the Rode wireless mics, because wow, did that make a difference?
Yes.
Especially when I was doing all the editing. But the other thing that was really a standout, as I said before, was the undocumented happening of the person that took the staff member, the
wife,
all these different versions of it. Always keep a lookout, Lito. Always keep a lookout for places that are within your state that do public investigations, because public investigations are a great way to get some practice in, as well as maybe even networking. And 3, another nice thing is you can find places that are historical based, and if they are looking for fundraisers, or if they're looking for something to get more stuff, more stuff. Let me try that again. If they're trying to get more donations through the door, things like that, you can always say, hey, look, we are an up-and-coming, don't ever say beginner. Just say we're an up-and-coming paranormal investigation group, and we would like to investigate your property, and for a sizable donation, we would be willing to, work out something here. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Patty. It's very kind of you to say. Hopefully you'll enjoy it more the longer you stay here. Different versions of it. But there is something about that story that came front and center that weekend. And even before then, we had been to Linville.
We've been there many.
Even before then, we had been to Linville. Even before then, we had been to
We've
Linville.
been there many times. I feel like when I was watching the Estes Method, it felt like it.
That weekend. And even before then, we had been to Linville.
We've been there many times. I feel like.
If I ran into trouble with corrupted data, we have, and yes, we're looking for anything local. Thank you for all your info and help. Yeah, so far, knock wood. In this episode, we did have a slight glitch with our color camera. That was the one thing I noticed. The only time I've ever had data be corrupt, where devices just stopped working, it was, I want to say, maybe our 5th or 6th investigation, and it was season 2 when we aired the episode, and it was the episode we called Couples Weekend, and it was when Phil, his wife Tina, me, and my wife Pip, and this was when Tina and Pip were both very new at it. They weren't expecting to get into it, but they did. But the 4 of us went to Gettysburg for a weekend, and I went down into Devil's Den, and my camera stopped working. It started working fine on the way back, but yeah, it just up and stopped working. That is the only time I've ever had something like that happen, where something I can only describe as paranormal because I have heard other stories of people's cameras and video cameras, still cameras, going in there and just stuff cutting off. And if you're starting off, Patty, starting out no team and no equipment, here's my advice. Network yourself. If you really want to get into this, try to find out if there are any paranormal groups in or around where you live, and find out if they're recruiting, and then find out what you can bring to them. That's the best. And then if they have a process in getting you up to becoming a team member, then you know what? Follow it, and just be patient. That's the best thing you can do. If you want to, I know that there are people, Patty, that investigate solo, and that's fine, but keep this in mind. It's very, very risky. And I'm not talking about the paranormal. I'm not talking about, any demons you might encounter by yourself. I'm more concerned about the living. And I've always felt like it is a huge risk when people go on paranormal investigations by themselves. Now, there are apps out there like Ghost Chatter that kind of give you a virtual partner, but you really are going to want to try to find a team or another person, because it's good to have someone watching your back that you trust in case of things going wrong. And when things go wrong, again, I'm not talking about from a paranormal perspective. I'm talking about from a people perspective. In the words of Jason Hawes, the OG himself, the living scare me more than the dead. So that's just something to consider. Okay, Patty? That story that came front and center that weekend. And we've been to versions of it, but there is something about that story that came front and center that weekend. And even before then, we had been to
We've been there many times. I feel like when I was watching the Estes Method, it felt like it was dialing in. Like at the beginning, it was kind of random, whatever's happening.
A lot of people coming in and going out.
And then it felt like Alex and I tightened in on a specific couple of people and an incident.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to watch.
Very interesting.
It was interesting to watch.
Very interesting. And I also think that even outside of that, with all the references of shot, of murder.
I mean, wasn't the
of murder.
I mean, wasn't the shooter.
I wasn't the shooter. When you came out and said that
was interesting.
Well, that perked us all up at that moment. And yeah, it just felt like this particular visit was all about whatever happened in the doorway.
Yeah, we didn't really get much of
I see.
I don't feel like Gladys was in the parlor with us.
If she was, she came in and she left.
Yeah, I think she was, yeah. And then in the parlor with us, I don't feel like Gladys was in the parlor with us.
If she was, she came in. She was.
Was in the parlor with us.
If she was, she came in and she left.
Yeah, I think she was, yeah. And then in the parlor with us.
If she was, she came in and she left.
Yeah, I think she was, yeah. And then in the library there was something else. I don't feel like it was the thing that was in the people that were in the parlor. There was something else. I love that bit where Wynn came up. I love that bit where Wynn came up towards the end of the night, and it was like, "You're back."
Yeah.
Wynn came up towards the end of the night, and it was like, "You're back."
Yeah. And we saw Wynn coming, and we were like, that looks like Wynn. Oh my God, it is Wynn. And we all just but then again, we had been going so intently. I mean, we had gone literally from the sun was still out to, beyond midnight. And you could kind of see the fatigue starting to set in with us.
Yeah, it always happens towards the end. But
I wanted to cover something since you...
Yeah, it always happens towards the end.
But I wanted to cover... Okay. I think. Because it's getting really close to 5, and I need to start winding things down because we're heading out for a live we're heading out for a live ghost hunt. Yes, we're going to be live at 8:00, everyone. That's 8:00 on Twitch and YouTube, and we will be at the historic jail of Appomattox, and that is the Appomattox where the Civil War came to a close. Yes, so that Appomattox, that is where we're going to be tonight. And I have not even started to pack the bags. I have not even started to get the gear together. Now, granted, I have been charging stuff, so as far as I know, everything that we need is charged. Plus, they've got electric outlets there, so we'll be able to do stuff there. Okay, yep, charge them batteries, absolutely. And looking forward to tonight because this is a place that Pip and I have investigated before, but Phil and Tina haven't. So this is going to be this is going to be new territory, and I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Okay, everyone. So I'm just going to go on ahead, sign off for tonight. And if you all come back, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube, whether you all come on back, you'll see how we do the live interactions, how we do the live events. And I hope you all enjoy it. But thank you again for hanging out with us. Thank you again for watching us do what we do. And come hell or high water, come hell or high water, we're going to get this episode up and running. Tomorrow's going to be tricky. It's going to be close, but we'll get it. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much. I will see you all. I will see you all tonight at an Appomattox. Take care, everyone. Peace.